Hey, oh, hey, what's the chat? Wasn't sure if my mic was actually on. I can never remember if I leave it on or off, so it's a surprise every time for me. But hi! You've been gone for a couple of days. Not intentionally. Sleep schedule has been non-existent, so in an attempt to somewhat fix it, I did some things with sleeping that required me to be asleep during stream hours, and also just not waking up because I was asleep. Unintentionally. It was not meant to happen that way, but it kind of did. But we're back. We'll definitely be beating this trial, for sure. We'll get through that one. Because we're on, I believe, just trial day now. Yeah, we're on trial day. And then after that, probably get through, like, the first whole day, depending on how long it takes us to get through it. But I'm assuming the first, like, full day of, the next trial. Maybe, like, investigation period, trial, and then we'll be done. Depending on how long all that takes. Maybe a little bit more investigation. I don't know. We'll have to see what the timeline is like. I'm gonna try. I'll reiterate this again at the end. But I'm gonna try to get some streams going on the weekend as kind of a oops for the past 2 days. It will be Guilty Gear though, some Strive. New character came out today. Haven't messed with them yet. I'm pretty sure they came out today. Good old Gold Dick, whatever. I don't remember. Like Gold something Dickinson. Texas, the character, with his giant coffin with an alien inside from Area 51. He looks hilarious. I have not been playing enough Guilty Gear lately, so it'll be good to get back into it. But that's not today. Today, I'm gonna get back into Justice for All. We're on trial day. Bear with me. It's gonna take me a hot minute to remember what all the voices were, because it's been literally like a whole week, so it's gonna be a struggle. We will do our best to get in there and get done. We'll go ahead and load our save data and get rocking and rolling. The 22nd, 9:51 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. I gotta remember what's going on. Nick? Yeah? Did you know that Von Karma's daughter is only 18? Just like me? I did know that. Believe it or not, I know that she is 18. That's right, you heard it here first, folks. Francisca Von Karma is 18 years old. So those weird images you see on the internet? It's okay. Yeah, why? I was just thinking about how strong she is. Oh yeah, she's very strong. I mean, she's been in Germany all this time all by herself. She's so grown up. Yeah, and she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation. You look at me and, well, I'm the daughter of the master, but she's just a little girl. And on top of that, I'm suspect in a murder trial. Again. But I'm really trying to, Maya, for what you've gone through. Good morning! The two of you look like you're doing well today. I'm happy for you. Oh my god, girl. Stop. Stop shipping us! Hey, morning, Pearly. You'll be safe today, Mystic Maya. Huh? What do you mean? My mother's coming today to show her support. Yeah? Yeah, that's right, Pearly. Hey, Pearls? Yeah, Mr. Nick? You do me a big favor. Could you show me today, too? Huh? I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch. Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help. I feel confident without her help. Mr. Nick, that's enough. You can't show weakness in front of the person you love. You're right. I'm sorry, Edgeworth. I know you're standing in the corner in the shadows. Pearly? Not this again. Please, can you do this for us, Pearls? Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it for Mystic Maya's sake. See you later, then. I'll leave the two of you alone this time, to your alone time. Whew. Oh, goodness. Eh? Like Pearls won't be able to see today's trial. What do you mean? What's going on? Well, you see, I don't want to have to break it to you, Maya, but I also don't want to break it to the 8-year-old. It's even harder to break it to the 8-year-old. June 22nd, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. Oh, look, there she is. In all her glory. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Let's start already. Mr. Phoenix, right? I look forward to tonight's news with great joy. Images of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world. All over the world, huh? Looks like you made quite a name for yourself, Phoenix. Don't be foolish, you foolish fool, wearing the foolishly foolish clothes. The famous one is me. The prodigy who's never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago. Naturally, the world's eyes are on me as I conduct my first trial in this country. That's nice, Miss Von Karma. Glad to see you're in such good spirits today, Miss Fey. What they say, really are scared when they fight. Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session. That the defendant could have left the channeling chamber, correct? Yes. And this key is proof of that. This key, the only key to the channeling chamber, was not where it should have been. Your Honor, I'd like to say one thing before we begin. Alright, let's hear it. The prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of arrest, the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point. What? But, Miss Von Karma, then how do you explain this picture? Are you saying, then, that the person in this picture is not the defendant? I never said that wasn't the defendant. Then what is the meaning of this? All I'm saying is that Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe that is when she dropped this key. Can you substantiate your claim? Isn't that what I'm here for? The prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fey, to the stand. Just as I suspected. Aunt Morgan. Poor Mia. She seems to be torn by this. Well, I mean, that's what happens when your family tries to kill you. Well, your sister, I guess. Or, well, not kill... well, whatever. Witness, name, and occupation. My name is Morgan Fey, and I am a spirit medium, in a manner of speaking. Sorry, but what do you mean, in a manner of speaking? I don't think anyone really cares. Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct? Yes, that is correct. I performed the spirit severing technique on Mystic Maya then. Spirit severing technique? A technique to remove a spirit from a body and send it back to the other world. That is... Yes, that is... Ah! You, be quiet. Now, witness. Something happened while you were performing this technique, correct? Yes, that is correct. What in the world could have... Mystic Maya? She escaped from the room. What? And here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Fey, while in a possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber. God, that close-up shot was so good. Order, order, order! Miss Fey, please testify to this court what happened during that time. Your Honor, I will try my best. I think someone just upped the ante on this trial. I agree. Maya's escape. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. The pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand, and she was in a daze. Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. With great strength, she hit the base of my neck, and I fainted for a short while. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. why have you hidden this until now? I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. However, I must correct falsities when they arise. That's right, she is simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Why is she making it a point to take a stab at me? Never mind. I wish he'd stab me. Mr. Wright, for cross-examination, please. We'll just ignore that. This is very smart and a sly person. It's gonna be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony. Maya's escape. Gunshots, let's the door and enter the chamber. Just now you said those two. Who were the two people you were referring to? I was referring to that foreign lady and yourself, good sir. Lotta's not a foreigner, despite how she talks. Oh, is that so? I'm sorry. I simply could not understand her atrocious English, not to mention she looked awful. I've heard to see people in the Heartland rearing up for a riot. In any case, I have already sent the repair bill to your office, Mr. Wright. Oh, thanks. What did you do after that, Miss Faye? Was it really necessary to have two people do something so simple as call the police? If there was a possibility of escape, then one of us should stay behind. Yes, that was a very good point. At that time, I, myself, was a little confused. On top of which, there was another. Another what, madam? Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself. I want to hear the end of that sentence. There was another reason you wanted both of us out of that room, wasn't there? You must testify! Why did you chase us out of the room? I simply did not wish for there to be more victims. The lives of both the good sir and the camera woman may be in danger. Is what I thought to myself. Sure you did. Oh my god. Well, that was very noble of you, Miss Faye. This is bad. People have a good impression of her and a bad one of us. Looks like she caught us napping. That's my aunt for you. Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Miss Faye, please continue. The pistol is hanging. During our investigation, you said that you struck the defendant on the head, and this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement? I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie. But why would you lie about something like that? It's very painful for me to say this, however. The witness was lying to cover for the defendant. She was covering for Maya? Hold up. So, you were covering for the defendant? Well, yes. It was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. That the renegade mystic Maya had done something very unexpected. Something unexpected? Ugh. What, pray tell, did she... Ah! This witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened. Want to know what the... Oh my god. This unexpected thing was, there's always later. Yes, very well. Why does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach? Now, witness, continue with what happened. And quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped the room. Was it really that easy for her to escape from you? I'm ashamed to admit such a thing, however, yes. You're physically larger and stronger than the defendant. There's no way she could have escaped from you so easily. Have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What about this picture? Remember that at the time the defendant was not physically Maya Fey. Ah. Rolling over to such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand. Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of the nurse she had called. But if she had run away, wouldn't she have given chase right away? Well, yes, I would have. However... You fainted? I became dizzy and collapsed onto the floor. How long were you unconscious? I'm not sure. About 10 minutes, perhaps? The defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time. Happy witness? Elaborate on that point for us. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went. Was that because you were unconscious? Why, yes. Right. Well, now what? So, while you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went? I would think that's obvious, good sir. If that's true, then how can you know for sure the defendant left the channeling chamber at all? Now that you mention it, I have to wonder myself. It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this. But the key word here is this witness. What do you mean by that? It means she has another witness up her sleeve, that's what. Looks like Miss Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness. That's enough. What I can tell, there's nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. And from what she has said, we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber. I hope this isn't going to come back and bite us in the butt. Ugh. Let's take the next logical step and ask, where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber? Yes, yes. That's exactly what we should do! Be quiet, you! Now then, what the escapee had done was she had gone to speak with a certain person. She went to speak with someone? Hold up. Who was it? The prosecution calls Miss Innie Minnie, who was sleeping in the side room at the time. Innie Minnie? I think you can see where this is headed. Oh. Her. Witness, name and occupation. Okay, so my name is, like, Innie Minnie. I'm, like, researching, like, parapsychological stuff at the, university. Well, what is this parapsychology? Let's see. It's like, I guess most people call it, like, occult stuff. Even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means. Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself. Yes, sir. Now then, Miss Minnie, after the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey. Is this correct? Like, I guess? If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is alright, isn't it, Your Honor? Yes, sir! For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine, for my sake. After the murder. My god. Yeah. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Like, when the channeling started, I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Like, a little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly. It was, like, oh my god, totally my sister! I hadn't seen her in, like, so long. So happy in, like, a sad way. My sister, she, like, told me something, like, totally terrible. Now, hold your horses, young lady. You're saying the person that entered was your sister? Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fey? Really now, Your Honor? Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at the time. Are you saying that the spirit was the spirit of this witness's sister? Yes, Minnie Minnie. She was a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. Oh, well, this is... Witness. Like, yeah? In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Didn't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it. Like... Do I totally, like, really have to? Of course. Miss Minnie, please. My sister, like, this is what she said to me. That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. Oh my god. That's why I took my revenge. Only fair, isn't it? Innie? She took her revenge. Are you sure that's what she said? Yeah. There, are you satisfied, Your Honor?
I still can't believe it. I can't believe that a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge.
It is a bit hard to swallow. However, all the evidence and testimony point to this as the truth. Oh yeah, take that cute bow. Let's go. The end.
What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for.
This testimony just now? All made up? Was it just one huge lie? Of course it was, Phoenix. Mia, what do you mean? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. But even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies. Your Honor, there is room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine this witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder. Yet again, the foolish fool spouts more foolishly foolish drabble. I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last. God, Von Karma's so hot. I just can't get over it. Every time I see her face, I'm like, ah, God, step on me, queen. Anyways, when the showing started, I was like sleeping in the side room. Was that because of your sesame allergy? Was it? Like, that's right. I think there were sesame seeds like in the lunch they served that day. I had this like premonition that I was going to like totally be a seedy day. Yes, indeed.
I see.
Am I the only one who missed the boat here?
Anyway, so you were taking a nap. Did something happen while you were sleeping?
Plenty of things happen. Do you know the time? Like maybe a little before 11? Oh my god. Something like that, I think? 11 a.m.? Yeah, like, your stomach is totally ready for, like, food. Ah, no, I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time it is now. I meant what time was it when the someone came into your room. Oh, so, like, that's what you meant? Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. Like, it's really... That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, like... What was I talking about again? Never mind. Witness about this person who entered the side room. God, she's a total airhead, huh? I was like, oh my god, totally my sister. Are you absolutely sure? I guess. You guess? Was it or was it not your sister who entered? Like, I don't know. I mean, like, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mr. Smith. First off, my name is not Mr. Smith. Second, I am an only child. But more than that, she's managed to mess up the question with her answer.
Well, Mr. Wright?
The defense rests. That was a colossal waste of our time. Now then, witness, how did you feel when you saw Miss Mimi Minnie? You were happy in a sad way? Yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister. But wouldn't most people react here with surprise at seeing a dead loved one alive again? But, like, maybe if I was, like, someone who didn't know about, like, the occult, but I, like, know all about the Karain channeling technique. The point here is the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister. Yeah, like, what she said. Did I drop this line of questioning? No, keep going. So you really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter? No? Like, there wasn't any reason for me to, like, think anything was strange. But... Ah! Don't keep badgering her. You know the phrase, objection? Did you try using that once in a while?
Mr. Wright, this question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister, is it really that important?
I think it is, honestly. It's strange. Like, she acts almost as if she knew her sister would be there. It is very important, although I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. But I've got to bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. Ah, the classic Phoenix Wright play of pretending like I know what's going on.
All right, Mr. Wright. Miss Minnie, please amend your testimony.
Like, okay, I'm like totally cool with that. Wasn't like scared at all, and like her costume looked totally like normal. That's weird. So there was nothing odd at all about your sister's appearance? Like, yeah, nothing was like weird. Maybe she's talking to herself? Like she's found something wrong? It's impossible. Like, is everything okay? Can I, like, go on? Yeah, she should have blood on her, right? Something terrible? What was this thing she told you? Huh? Like, didn't I just, like, tell you about it? Did you, like, forget already? A foolish fool with a foolish seed for a brain only speaks foolishly with foolish words. Well, excuse me, princess. Why is that in this game? I love that. But excuse me, princess. Anyway, should I ask her the story again? I don't think I need to hear it again. Why is that in this game, though? That's so funny. I didn't know that reference was here. I did just hear this story. It's not like my memory is that bad. Actually, the defense is fine and does not need to hear the story again.
Very well, you may continue your testimony, Miss Minnie.
Well, there has to be something here I can use, but where? She put a lot of thought into that lie, into this lie, didn't she? We can't rush this. Let's take it slowly, one step at a time. Try to slip up somewhere. Don't give up, but don't get careless, okay? Remember, calm and collected. Ready to take a guess? Looks totally normal. That I don't buy. Floor plan, probably photo 2? Yeah, photo 2. She should have blood all over her. Yeah. That was a very well-spun lie, Miss Innie. What are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix Wright? It's well-constructed, but that's all it is. Stealing my lines now, Harvey Fiend? Miss Minnie, may I remind you of what you said? You said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance. Like, yeah, and? But I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. This is a picture of the sister you met. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this. The blood spray. Miss Minnie! Why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you were really testifying and not lying, you would have noted that right off the bat.
True. Order! Miss Minnie, what is the meaning of this? Miss Minnie?
I'm thinking, don't interrupt me.
That here?
What are you stammering about, Your Honor?
Well,
A witness. The person really did a complete 180 there. Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though. First of all, calm yourself, witness. Like, I'm sorry. I, didn't mean to snap. Now, hurry up with the testimony.
if you please. The judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot of help he's gonna be.
After the murder, part 2. Like, the side room is, like, kind of dark, you know? So, like, the costume is, like, purple, right? The blood totally blended it right in. And I, like, persuaded my sister it wasn't, like, right to do something like that. And then, like, I took my sister to the channeling chamber.
Yes, now I see. And you had given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood.
You think? Like, thanks, Gramps.
Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright? All right, I guess not. Very well, you may question the witness.
Of course I'm not satisfied. She's lying about something. For one, it was daytime. So... Really, because I thought it was pretty bright inside that room. Don't push your subjective opinions onto this court. Like, that's right. Excuse me, but how is my statement any more subjective than Miss Minnie's? You are such a hopeless cause. Goodness, you may feel free to ignore this trite little man. Like, okay. Ugh. Can't breathe. Let me out of here. The blood was on the white part, though. You didn't see the blood? Like, yeah. But she must have had a gun with her at the time as well. That's, Are you going to tell me next you didn't notice the gun either? I, like, totally didn't. All I was looking at was, like, her face. Continue. Persuaded my sister it wasn't right? Oh, it was your sister, Miss Bibi Biddy, like, at the time. Oh my god. I don't think I've yawned this much in this short amount of time ever. Well, she was, like, totally flipped out because she just shot Dr. Gray. But I think, like, she knew. She, like, said she did something really bad. And, like, she said she wanted to go with me to, like, apologize to Miss Morgan. Did Mooney Spirit really say all that to you? Like, yeah. Let me check out the challenge chamber. Was your sister calm by that time? Like, I guess so. I guess maybe, like, talking, or taking, not talking. I mean, she probably talked her revenge, too, let's be real. But taking her revenge on Dr. Gray, like, made her feel a lot better. I'd like to feel a lot better, too, Mr. Phoenix, right? The sooner, the better. Oh, we can arrange that. He says with her whip at the ready. And, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? Let me ask you one more thing, Miss Minnie? Like, sure. So anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place? Something out of place? Like, when do you mean? When you arrived at the crime scene. Talking about when you arrived at the channeling chamber, of course. Like, no, nothing strange. What do I do? Press harder. There should have been a body. So I guess that's not strange if your sister just confessed to murder. Think harder. I know you can remember something. I, like, really can't. Just give up already, Mr. Phoenix, right? I don't know if I put too much faith in Annie's ability to do anything with that brain. No good. I can't find anything wrong. Phoenix, it just believes his testimony. You don't find some sort of hitch in her statement. You'll end the trial, I know. You have to give it another shot. No matter how many times we listen. Can't give up. Oh my god! Alright. Whoops! I forgot how short this testimony is. Alright. Alright, anything strange? When you were going to the crime scene. I'm talking about when you were going to the channeling chamber, of course. Like, no, nothing strange. Answered rather quickly. Oh boy. Press harder. Think harder. I know you can remember something. I, like, totally can. That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to this court. Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd in the way that the channeling chamber is all that important? It's very important. I ask because it is very important. Not that I know where I'm going with this. Very well. Miss Minnie, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony. Like, I don't get why, but okay. Like, didn't see anyone on the way to, like, the channeling chamber? You should have seen Pearl. I remember that time. Oh, like, I remember, like, I totally didn't see anyone on the way. I guess this is really a dead end. I think if only pull out of a witness is never a dead end, Phoenix. It's no good, I can't find anything wrong. Right, like, because Pearl would have been playing up there still, right? Or at the very least, the jar should have been broken. Or I guess the urn. One of the two. It's either the urn or it's... Or it's Pearl. But I'm gonna go with the urn. Yeah, because it was broken. I finally found the fault. I guess in your case, the crack in your perfect lie. Take a look at this urn. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. Like, urn? There are cracks. Do you see them? So? Like, what does that prove? Who cares about some worn-out old urn? Like, yeah. I already, like, said I didn't see, like, anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. I didn't, like, totally say anything about, like, an urn, did I? It looks like you still don't understand. I proposed that if you had really been walking along the winding way at that time, there was no way you could not have seen this person. Ooh. Pearl. I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Miss Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay.
Yes, and how is this child relevant?
It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden.
Oh.
And she just happened to break this urn.
Oh. Oh!
Wait, she broke the urn? Yep. She accidentally knocked it over with her ball. Nah. Pearl was the only one who put it back together. While sitting right in the middle of the winding way. What? Miss Minnie. Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. She was hard at work putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. You couldn't see that while you were walking. I have to declare you legally blind. Grr. I think I have sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Minnie. You are a masterful liar.
Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say.
The one who needs to watch what she's saying is the witness. So Miss Minnie tells the truth. About what?
About what?
About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course. The witness just testified about that. That's right. It was like sleeping in the side room. Did I really believe her? Was she really sleeping in the side room? No, we literally went in there. There was nobody there. Your lies end here. What do you... The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. I say that's not possible, because there's clearly a contradiction here.
A contradiction? Where is this contradiction?
Help me, Mia! Oh god, is it the... She said she was asleep in the side room. That would have to be the testimony then, right? I mean, I guess we can take the 50-50. Early in your testimony, Miss Minnie, you made the following statement. And, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? It's true that, at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We had gone to call the police. So? Like, what does that, like, have to do with anything? It's very simple. Miss Minnie, how did you know that fact? How? I can see that Miss Fay was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that. Which means, Miss Minnie, you did in fact go to the channeling chamber. But you didn't go there by the way of the winding way. Ooh.
But look at the Manners Guide map. If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way.
Yes, that's right, Your Honor. Which is why I asked this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Miss Minnie, please answer the question. Don't ask the question off of a baseless assumption, if you please. Well, I suppose since you've put it out on the table, Mr. Phoenix, right? You might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Now's your chance, Phoenix. Yeah. The person who could have killed Dr. Gray was any Minnie. So now is the time to prove it.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer.
I know exactly where she was. Where was the witness when the murder took place? Why, she was behind the screen in the channeling chamber. Miss Minnie was here, of course.
What? But that's the channeling chamber.
Isn't that the crime scene? That's right. Miss Minnie was at the scene of the crime!
Order, order, order! That's... why, that is... Ah!
Mr. Phoenix Wright, you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that only the victim and the defendant were in the chamber when the channeling started.
Yes, that is correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
Simple. Miss Innie Minnie was hiding at the scene of the crime. I was hiding? Where? Like, where was I hiding? Very simple. You were hiding behind the screen. Here, of course.
Behind the folding screen? Ah!
Don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. See, you stupid jerk. Quit being so quick to pin it on me, slimeball.
Now, Miss Minnie. One so young as you shouldn't be saying.
Shut it, Gramps. As if you know exactly how old I am.
I'm sorry.
I think the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along. The witness was hiding behind the folding screen with the help of this! The clothing box! Miss Minnie, how you were able to hide yourself behind the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside this box! That tiny little box? No person could fit in that. Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. A lot of disproved you when she was hiding from me. But that clothing box was in the side room, right? Which means it has nothing to do with the murder at all. That's right. I was sleeping there, so I should know. That clothing box was there in the side room the whole time.
Mr. Wright. You think you can prove where the clothing box was at the time of the crime?
Yes, I can. And now, I present the piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Okay, what's the actual evidence, though? I think it's the bullet hole. That would make sense to me. That, or cloth strap, but I don't think that... I think we'll do that one second, just in case. I'm 90% sure the screen is correct, because there's the bullet hole in both. Take a look at this clothing box. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. You're so stupid. If there's any sort of evidence in that old thing.
This... what on earth? Ah!
I don't have time for you to sit there surprised. Hurry up and say it already.
There's a hole! About 8 inches off the ground!
A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before? The folding screen, it had a hole at the same height. That's right. I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen. Just why the bullet from the pistol hit the box and the folding screen. It went through the screen and then into the box. Miss Minnie, you were hiding behind the folding screen, waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray!
Order, order! So what you are saying...
Then, Mr. Phoenix, right? What about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Miss Innie Minnie? That is exactly what I am saying! Miss Innie Minnie! You were hiding inside of the clothing box all along! And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey.
To masquerade as Maya Fey?
She had a plan from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client. No! Stop! I can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix, right, then I have a proposition. This whole idea that the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime? It's not possible for one person to do all that by herself. Correct. It really is impossible. For one person to do all the preparations, that is. Ah! Need I remind you, the foolish receive no mercy. Wait, Miss Von Karma. You said it was not possible for one person, correct? What? You can't be serious. Just look tearing of that hat, huh? Miss Minnie, you had an accomplice! This person. If it wasn't someone from Karain Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. And if it wasn't someone from the Fey household, you wouldn't have that box to use. Morgan Fey?
Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we just had earlier?
What do you have to say to this, Miss Minnie? You shot Dr. Gray with your own 2 hands! Do you deny it?
She didn't say she denies it.
Ah!
Oh, whoa. Nice, interesting image there. It only flashed for a moment. I assume we'll see it.
I think this is what really happened. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then, the channeling started. The murderer crept silently towards the other 2, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then, she stabbed Dr. Gray with a knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime. But that's when something unexpected happened.
Unexpected?
Yes. Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead. The last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that's when the hole in the folding screen was low... and that is why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and finished the job.
After that, you and the lady thought to break into the room.
Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. Which is why upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Miss Minnie, she immediately covered her own costume with blood. And pretended to be Maya Fey. But that sort of deception would have been easy to see through. Which is precisely why Miss Morgan Fey chased us out. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Hurry, or there are more victims here.
What is one supposed to say?
This is the real truth behind this murder. Ha! Ah ha 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 ha.
Who is that laughing at a time like this? Ah!
Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry, are you still by chance evolving? What was it this time?
Miss Von Karma, surely.
Of course it was me. Do you really think someone of the Von Karma bloodline would lose due to something this petty? What in the world? Mr. Phoenix, right. Your argument is flawed on one very crucial area. And that is... if this witness is the real murderer, why would she go through all this trouble? Huh? Working together with a medium, pretending to be one, putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things? Well, that's, yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Oh, and one other thing. Why would Miss Itty Minnie want to kill Dr. Gray? Where is her motive? Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too. Yeah, motive! I don't have a motive. Motive? That's... I can't say she has no motive here. I have to think of a motive now. What's her reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead? The reason you wanted Dr. Gray dead is this. I mean, I guess I could technically present the profile of her sister, right? But,
The... Oh, whoa. Controller, calm down. The car accident. Huh? Just as I thought. You bore me with your silly answers, Phoenix, right? Just great. Now even she is calling me by my full name? You think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death? Yes. I do, in fact. Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself. Don't be stupid. No one has proof that Dr. Ray drugged my sister, right? You want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing? What do you mean by that? Senile, stupid Gramps. I'm, like, going to explain, so, like, please listen, okay? It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I, like, wanted revenge, then, like, I wouldn't have waited this long. And besides, like, the guy that thought of the spirit thing was, like, Dr. Gray. It was, like, a total coincidence he asked me about it, you know? She's back to her airhead persona? However, you see... Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You failed to support your own theory. The end. I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What Miss Minnie has stated is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated, and she has no motive in the first place. Furthermore, there's no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate with this plan. Not true. You don't even have any truly decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your point. Tisk, tisk. So many faults, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should really learn your place. Yeah. What happened? I thought I had her for sure. See, like, it's just as I, like, told you. I hope you liked your slice of humble pie. Very well, I now conclude the cross-examination of Miss Minnie. Hold it! Sorry, I'm allergic to lies. Your Honor, please allow the defense one more minute. Alright. Can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix. Mia. Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for a murder. But, you know, regardless, that girl trained for this crime. Really? For real? Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There is a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray. There was also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion. Time is up, Mr. Wright. Your final answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove Miss Minnie had a motive, why did she kill the victim in this way? Can you provide the reason? Can I? Can I really do this? Yes. I have to. I'm not totally confident here, but I know that I must press on... No matter what. Ugh. Wait, Phoenix, only you can do this now. I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Minnie had a motive. Hahaha. Too bad, you're too late. My cross-examination has already ended, after all. Ah! Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? You're supposed to be on my side. Ah! The Von Karma only cares about the perfect way. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Well, it's a good thing I can keep doing this all day. And I don't care if you are my witness, so help me, I will throw you out of my way. No way. Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. We'll continue the cross-examination after we reconvene. Hey, wait a second here. To be continued. Ugh. Right now! It took a whole hour. It took us an hour to get through that. That's insane. Yes, I would like to save my progress. Oh boy. Ugh! More yawning. Jeez. Ugh. I'm not even tired. That's why I'm so confused as to why I'm yawning so much. Alright. Well, just taking a quick moment here. Jeez. That was a lot of heat! The fire was burning. That was very fun. Very fun to act. Alright, let's get into it. There's no brakes on this train. The truth train will ride through all the way to the station. June 22nd, 12:04 p.m. District Court. Defendant lobby number 3. Is it really true? Got my ass? I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Amy could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's someone else other than your Aunt Morgan. That's terrible. Why? Why would my aunt? Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix, right? Want Karma? Why? Oh, look at you. God, you're so... Ah, Miss Von Karma. Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? They had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Hey, your own situation? Looking down on me even though we're the same age? Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering. Not yet. My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know of your defeat. But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back. Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. Oh, she's so hot. And then we'll know who the real winner is. June 22nd, 12:10 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Honestly, she has continued proof that all blue-haired girls are just the best in anything. Like, she got that crazy pastel blue hair, and she is just the best.
Court will now reconvene, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you prove Miss Minnie had a motive?
Yes, I believe I can. Minnie and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection. Well, that's the car accident 1 year ago. What I'm looking for must be there. Miss Minnie, please testify to this court about your car accident last year. Huh? I thought, like, you wanted to, like, ask about my, like, motive. I, like, don't see the point in, like, bringing up the past.
Miss Minnie, if you please.
Okay. Like, I really don't think it'll do any good, but... Well, you're right, it won't do any good. For you. That was, like, last year, in May. Like, something really bad had happened at, like, my sister's clinic around then. And, like, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. I was, like, totally pooped too, so I, like, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, like, woke up because of the jolt, and, like, there was a sea of flames around me. I, like, opened the door and, like, got away.
I think I've heard of this incident.
It was all the talk on the tabloid shows day after day last year.
Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister. Ah!
Those were merely rumors. Totally baseless gossip.
Yes. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness.
Right, now it's impossible to prove. But Dr. Gray did, in fact, drug Miss Minnie's sister. Yeah, which means I'll have to work this from another angle. Oh my god! So much yawning. Didn't some sort of medical malpractice happen at your sister's hospital then? Yeah, like, that was in May too. Like, the thing with all the patients dying was like May 2nd. And like, our accident was like on the 24th. 2 accidents back to back. You assume it's just a coincidence? My sis was like totally tired, so that's why, duh. That was the malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct? Yeah. What was the cause of this mistake? Like, I heard it was because the medicines, like, got mixed up. Was that the fault of your sister, Mimi Minnie? Like, no way. Dr. Gray, like, wanted to blame it on my sis? That incident has nothing to do with our murder here. Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Mimi Minnie's fault. Which means, as far as the real facts are concerned, Mimi Minnie is the one who made the mistake. But, like, it really wasn't my sis. Totally tired. She was totally tired. I mean, exhausted? Like, she had to talk to the police and, like, was being investigated, like, every day. It was, like, a totally terrible situation. It's no wonder, then, that the car accident happened, huh? So then, why didn't you ask to switch places? Huh? Like, what are you talking about? I meant switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her. True. Ah, but, like, I don't, like, have a driver's license? This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Miss Minnie.
Miss Minnie, please amend your testimony.
Like, okay, anyway. That's not true at all. You didn't have a license. Miss Minnie, that was a lame lie just now. Like, what do you mean? I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for your, oh my god. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license.
What's the meaning of this, Miss Minnie?
That's right. Yeah, I had, like, a license, but I didn't get in until after I didn't get it until after the accident. I'm sorry. No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so. What are you talking about? That perverted fake clinic director? Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. And how did you know he was perverted? Ah! No one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license? Like, last November? What? November? The accident happened last May. That's a half-year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix, right? What in the...
That's what happened, Mr. Wright. At the time of the accident, Miss Minnie did not have a driver's license.
Try, and my whip will accommodate. Oh, please.
Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have been drivers.
I'm, like, glad you get it, but, like, even if I had my license, I don't think my sis would have, like, let me drive. Ah! Oh my god. Don't just stand there to yourself. Kill you too, Mio. With the whip, and the pain, and the ow! Miss Minnie, why do you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway? That's because...
I think the situation calls for a more detailed testimony, Miss Minnie, if you please.
Yeah, like, how annoying. Oops, like, sorry. Didn't mean to be mean. Sure you did. I wouldn't be allowed. Like, around that time, I was, like, really close to getting my license. My sis was, like, this totally big fan of cars and, like, really valued them. She, like, had just gotten this really shiny bright red sports car. She, like, would say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car. So, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night, too. Sure.
I see. A bright red car for sports. Now then, the defense may question the witness.
Not really knowledgeable about cars, but... Huh. So what do you mean by really close? Like, I had one of those permit things. I think that's what they're called. Permit. Wow, the big-name lawyer boy doesn't even know what a driver's permit is. Well, this lawyer never had a permit. Ah! Ignorance is to be whipped. What is with her? All she said in the last few minutes is utter nonsense. So, like, may I continue? So if you had a permit, then you could have driven. I guess, well, I mean, depends on how the laws work for that, but... She valued cars? How much would you say she valued a car? Well, like, she'd flip out at, like, a drop of rain. And, like, she would notice if someone, like, touched the car door with dirty hands. In that case, why bother taking the car out of the garage ever? Why does she take such special care of the car? How can you say that? It was a brand spanking new car. New car. Like, you wouldn't want to, like, get it dirty, would you, Mr. Lawyer? I don't think that cars getting dirty is just another fact of life, but I guess people who really love cars think otherwise. Yeah, try something more significance, alright?
Well, Miss Minnie, what kind of car was it?
It was a new car. Yeah. He had, like, just gotten it. It was from, like, the UK.
The UK? Are those her boyfriend's initials?
Oh, Chet. You're so innocent and sweet. This man doesn't know what the UK is? And it was a really special model. He had waited for a whole year for it to arrive. Her love of cars would be the obvious next topic. I really don't know anything about cars, but I feel like this is not a club. Oh my god, Your Honor!
Yes?
Please have the witness append what she just said to her testimony.
You mean the part about being a special import car?
Yes.
Well, if you like cars that much, then...
That's not my point. But to be honest, I don't know what the point is either.
Miss Minnie, would you please fix your testimony?
Sure, whatever. That's a really special model from England. Whales hold it pretty forceful, but I don't actually know what to ask about cars. Ask for the heck of it! So, yeah, what am I supposed to pick for a topic? Let's start with this. Why are British cars good? Like, huh? They're expensive, and their driver's seat is opposite to our cars here in the States. It would seem there's no benefit to owning one. Like, huh? This whole steering wheel on the right side thing? It's kind of goofy, isn't it? What do you know? That sleek shape, the way the start, are all feeling the management, little reasons. Forgive me. It only really changes at the drop of a hat. Interesting, isn't it, Phoenix? Bit by bit, we're beginning to see the real contradiction behind this case. I suspected as much. Was your sister good at driving? She was, like, totally awesome. She, like, said she was going to be the, like, racing queen in the nursing world. Somehow I think she bumped my question off track. So, I don't know how to prove it, but I suspect something. I think I'm right. And that was when the accident occurred, correct? Like, yeah. I, like, immediately reached for the passenger side door and fled, like, in a daze.
Sounds like you had a terrifying time.
There's something very big here. It's going to be hard to break apart such a natural-sounding testament. We have to attack it, and by doing so, a law will show itself. It has to. Do you really think so? Believe. There is a path, I know it. Yeah, almost sounded like a prophet for a second there. Special model from England. I don't know what to present in this case. That's the struggle, is I don't know what I'm supposed to present. Like... There's clearly something going on here, right? She gets, like, super offended when we, like, make fun of the car. But I'm not quite sure what to do. So... I mean, I had this theory beforehand that she isn't actually Innie and that she is Mimi. And Innie died, and because of the surgery, she took place of her sister. That was my kind of assumption as to what was going on. A model from England. We just took great detail about women's car crashed into a highway center divide. One of the women was not able to escape the flaming wreckage and died at the site. Ongoing investigation was revealed the driver has fallen asleep at the wheel. I was like totally tired and I dropped off to sleep. Then there was this crash and like I woke up in a huge sea of flame and was like, still have to sleep, but I opened the right door. The right door! I thought I brought something like this up, though I didn't know it was an England car and I was assuming we were in Japan. Though this is technically Japanifornia. But whatever. Miss Minnie! Do you remember this article? It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it. But I opened the right door and, like, got out. That's correct, isn't it? Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honor, which side is the passenger side? The left or the right?
Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver is on the left side.
That would be if it were an American car, but it would be the opposite in a British car.
Opposite?
The two of them are riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be on the left side. Ah.
What do you mean by this?
Miss Minnie, you said that you had escaped using the right side door of the car. But if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat.
Order! Order in the court! Order! Order! Order!
Ah! Mr. Phoenix read his blabbering nonsense again. And he said the person who was driving was her older sister, Mimi Minnie. That is what Innie said, yes. But that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions. Phoenix? Looks like you finally found the real root of this murder. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Innie or Mimi, who was really driving that night? The answer is the one person who had her driver's license, Mimi Minnie. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive.
But you just said the witness, Miss Minnie, was the one on the driver's seat.
Which leads us to the next question.
The next question?
Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now? What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix, right? This witness's name, the witness's name is... I'll tell you what her name really is. This witness' real name is... Oh... Mimi Minnie. That is your real name. Of all the foolish dribble, then how do you explain her appearance? This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital. So for the purpose of facial reconstructions, the surgeons used a picture. Facial reconstruction surgery? This is the picture she gave to her doctors at the time. That's right! It's a picture of her younger sister! No!
But Mimi Minnie, she died in the car accident.
That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case. The body they found at the crash site. That was the body of the real Innie Minnie. Isn't that right, Miss Mimi Minnie? Literally, the moment not real Dr. Hottie told us about the facial reconstruction surgery, I was like, oh, her sister totally died.
Or Innie actually is the one that died. She is Mimi. That car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Innie Minnie. Her sister Mimi then stole her face and was reborn as Innie. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Minnie from existence. Man, where have we heard this before? Off Persona 5. Your Honor? I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray.
What do you mean, huh?
What is the meaning of this nonsense? Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Mimi Minnie. However, that would not have been possible, because Mimi Minnie was still in fact alive. Yeah, I too remember when this game from like 2003 or whatever was influenced by 2019. Well, no. P5 originally came out what, like 2016, 2017. There was a PS3 game, if I remember right. Yeah, 2016. I'm right. In 2016. Hit game Persona 5 was the major influence. I mean, in fairness, that was actually a really interesting and kind of funny video. I watched pretty recently, actually, about the Ace Attorney franchise. And how, specifically this game, Ace Attorney 2, was heavily influenced by yaoi. Specifically boys' love novels, but yaoi. Because after the developers, the development team, released Ace Attorney 1, they did some looking around online, back in 2001 era internet, so like forums and stuff, and they saw a lot of people shipping Edgeworth and Phoenix Wright, and they went, huh, why is that? Maybe we can use this to our advantage and attract the fans of all of this shipping content. The main, character artists, for a lot of characters in this game especially, was a woman who was a huge fan of boys' love novels. So they asked her to specifically try to pull that audience in with some of the character designs later on in this game. It's hilarious. Who would have thought Ace Attorney was heavily influenced by yaoi? I actually changed some of the writing as well to mimic that. Now, unfortunately, it was not received very well. Everyone was like, what's going on? Why is this the way that it is? Just go back to normal stuff. And then they stopped doing it. But they attempted it. They tried to be influenced by yaoi. And it's really funny. Anyways, and that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So, this witness had to stop that from happening. At all costs. And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray? Is that what you're saying? Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting the witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed. Well, Miss Von Parma. Ah! Why did you say my name just now? It's like I've been unmasked. Witness? That's right. I admit it. My real name is Mimi Minnie. That quack doctor, he got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi too. So close.
But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? To become your own sister?
I think I understand why. Mimi Minnie wanted her old self to disappear because of this. Oh, the incident. That's about the malpractice incident. Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Minnie. That's right, the person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Mimi Minnie had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister. The timing couldn't have been worse.
14 patients dying in that incident, and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way? She lost everything in the flames in that accident. Her sister, even her own face. This was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister. Man. Aside from the facial reconstruction, is it some P5 stuff? Spoiler-free statements about P5. Kind of? I mean, I guess you don't really, in Royal, you don't learn about that really until post-game arc, so you'll never know who I'm talking about.
Unbelievable. I'm beyond my wildest imagination.
That jerk. If only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo-jumbo.
Mumbo-jumbo?
Inning has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult. I hate it. I hate it all. Oh. Pumped out.
I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as, why did Miss Minnie choose to go with such a complicated plan, and why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help her execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear.
The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fey. This is preposterous! I'm perfect! Me, Franziska von Karma. I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss von Karma. How about you? It's going to be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Ah! Oh! Ah! 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 Okay. Ah! Stop! Ah! You're gonna kill me! Ah! And one more for good measure. Phoenix? Hang in there, Phoenix! Phoenix! This court is a fraud. A sham.
Now then. It looks like it will be some time before Mr. Ripper gains consciousness. So I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict. Not guilty.
Woo, yeah, woo, the confetti, yeah, woo, the 8-year-old with big titties, let's go!
That is all, this court is adjourned.
June 22nd, 3:13 p.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby, number 3. Congratulations, Maya. This? Oh, God, they had to draw it with the cleavage exposed too, huh? Good to see you too, Maya. How you doing? Sis? Sis! I didn't kill anyone, did I? No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream. You know, sis, in my dream I felt a really familiar scent. A familiar scent? It was inside that clothing box, right? That box? That's the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago. That's right! There's still one thing I don't quite get. What's that? What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot. I think Mimi Minnie had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. And you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fey who had just committed a murder. Could have planned down to the smallest detail, huh? Nick! Congrats, Maya! Thanks! Looks like you bailed me out of another jam. Well, you know. But I really don't want something like this to happen ever again. I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister, now my aunt. Hey, Nick, tell me. Tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why would she help Mimi Minnie with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick. Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be? Nick, please, I need an answer. Isn't Morgan help Mimi with her plan was... Ooh. What do we present here? I mean, I think it's present Maya, right? Because of Maya? That or because of Pearl, one of the two. Because she just wanted to be the new, like, person. I don't get it. Yeah, me neither. Even I don't really know why Morgan cooperated with me, Vinny. it's because she wanted to overthrow or whatever, become the new master, or have Pearl become the master, one of the two. Look, this whole thing is over now, so let's not dwell on the past, okay? Yeah, thanks, Nick. I just don't know the answer to this one. I'm just confused about the situation as she is, so kind of thanks. Oh no. What I do know. Date and time unknown. Detention center. Solitary confinement, cell number 13. My precious Pearl. You're the only one suitable to be the master of Karain. Dear child. Yep. I sacrificed it all for you. Let that brainless nurse carry out her murder. You cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless main family girl. Maya Fey. But I shall be patient. My dearest Pearl, the chance will present itself. Your time will come. Okay. Well, I kind of figured. But I knew that. Episode 2, Reunion and Turnabout. The end. Oh, let's go. Turnabout Big Top. Actually, I think this is the one that I was referring to with character design being heavily influenced by Yaoi. A brand new episode has been added. Not that I really know much about it, but I guess now is a good time for me to take a quick moment to go grab a new thing to drink. So I will be back momentarily. We'll start the next case. Man, I am so glad I remembered everything about that trial. Almost everything. I kind of like almost forgot about the car thing, but I'm glad I looked. I almost I mean, that was almost perfect actually. But that went very, very well. There was a few moments of being confused, but overall that went very, very well. All right, well, go ahead and get right back into it. I believe there's only 2 more episodes, right? I think there's just 4 in this game. I don't think they have an extra one. Yeah, there's just the 4. There's the opening tutorial, and then 3 actual trials. So we got quite a bit here. So we're already halfway through the game. That's crazy. But I think technically the halfway point would probably be like after this first trial, but still, we're basically halfway through already. Yeah, let's get into it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the show. Prepare to witness a man who has mastered the wonder of flight.
Oh boy. Oh.
Ah, the world's greatest magician, the one, the only, Maximilian Galactica!
Man, look at this dude. Straight out of a boys' love novel. Oh, with his exposed, extremely toned abs. His weird outfit. His beautiful face. God. December 26th. Okay, the day after Christmas. 8:12 p.m. Very big circus. Circus entrance. The very big circus. It's not very big, it's very big. Wow, that was like being in a dream. I haven't even caught my breath yet. That was amazing, wasn't it, Pearly? It was great. There was a dancing bear, and a tiger that jumped through a ring of fire, an elephant that rode a giant ball, not to mention that guy who flew through the air. Yeah, Max Galactica. He was absolutely fabulous. Oh, he looks fabulous. Huh? What? Max? Max Galactica. The most greatest magician. A magician? No, a magician? A magician. Mr. Nick? Huh, what is it, Pearls? Does magic have anything to do with channeling spirits? I don't think it has anything to do with channeling. You don't know about magic, do you, Pearls? I'm sorry. Oh, Pearl. I braved the winter cold and took Pearls to see the circus. It's been 6 months since that terrible incident in Crane Village. And it was during that trying time that I met Pearls. Thankfully, she seems to be recovering from it and is returning to her normal self. It's time to go. You're right. You can't miss the last train. Pearls! You remembered the train? Of course I did! But I don't really understand what it means by express train. Well, Nick, see you later. I'll come by to help clean the office. It's gotta be spotless for the new year. Don't worry about it, really. You're going to visit Mr. Nick on New Year's. Maybe. I'm glad you will get to spend your New Year's with your special someone. Pearl! Look, it's time to go. Happy New Year, Mr. Nick! Happy New Year. I really hope it will turn out that way. December 28th. Oh, it's 2 days later. 9:12 a.m. right in the law offices. Well, today wraps it up for this year. I hope I can finish cleaning this place up in one day. Oh boy. Hello? This is right in law. Nick, it's terrible! Maya, perfect timing. Things are terrible here too! Huh? The office is in a terrible mess. We have to clean it up. What are you talking about? My dirty office? What are you talking about? Listen, Nick, you have to turn on the TV. The TV?
Now let's check in at the scene.
Huh? What happened?
Thank you, we're here at the Very Big Circus. Very Big Circus has become the center of a sensational murder. The scene has created quite a stir among the throngs of excited onlookers. The Very Big Circus? It's the circus we went to, right? You're saying that there was a murder? Yeah, they arrested him too.
Arrested who? Max! They arrested Max Galactica! Oh, he's so hot! Maximilian Galactica? Fans call him Max? The power magician who can fly through the sky at will. Playing said she was a huge fan of Max. I mean, who wouldn't be? Look at him! Alright, Nick, I'll see you in 2 hours at the detention center. What? Be there! You still got plenty of time to clean up your office later. What? Oh, God. Alright, let's go. December 28th, 11:19 a.m. Detention center. Visitors room. What are they talking about? Why did they arrest Max? You're asking the wrong man on that one, Maya. Maybe he used his magical skills to deal death with the sleight of hand. Maximilian Galactica would never do such a thing! Fabulous! That young lady just said was absolutely fabulous. What a clever girl! Such a fabulous understanding of events. All this fabulous talk. Welcome to the visitors' room. Max, Nick, look! It's the real Maximilian Galactica! Alright, sweetie, pick a card, any card! He called me a sweetie. Oh, Nick. Time's running out, sweetie. Pick a card, any card. This one. I thought you would pick that one, sweetie. The Ace of Hearts. Ah, he got it! Got it, Nick, look! He got it! What can I say, sweetie? You've stolen one of my most valued possessions. One of Maximilian Galactica's hearts. Well, time to make this an absolutely fabulous time. Max, we should let Nick pick a card. I don't want to steal one of his hearts. And you are... Oh, how silly of me. You must be Sweetie's driver. Or... driver? Whatever. Hurry up and pick a card, any card. I want this one. So, sweetie, let's be honest here. You came to this visitor's room to visit me, didn't you? Yes, I'm your biggest fan. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous! Thank you so much. Hey, what about my card? Think of it as a souvenir. Well, Nick, I think it's time to get to work. What's the matter, Nick? Why are you looking at the ceiling? I was just thinking about what I should have for lunch. Oh, hee, draw a porcupine head over there. Shower me with your attention, okay? Oh yes! Absolutely fabulous! Absolutely cringe-inducing. Alright. Listen here, you hot piece of meat. What's going on? Max, I was hoping you could tell me a little bit more about yourself. Uh-oh, low batteries. Fabulous! I think we should get to know each other better, too. Why don't you come sit next to me? There's a big piece of security glass between us. Oh, sweet Jeebus. What in the world? Only I could use magic, and I could make this wall disappear. What's this guy talking about? Anyway, lately you've become awfully famous, haven't you, Max? That's Maximilian to you, Porcupine Head. Get it straight. Jeez, people nowadays. Panties all in a bunch over nothing. Honestly, this dude probably wears panties, let's be real. And there's nothing wrong with that. Part of the costume design, you know? Anyway, Maximilian, you had a very prestigious award recently, did you not? I did indeed. It was fabulous. I won the Magician's Grand Prix, held by the Association of International Magicians. An award that recognizes that I am the most fabuloso of fabulous world magicians. There was a trophy and a bust. It was it was an amazing day. Wow, that's incredible. Isn't it? I'm certifiably the greatest magician in the world. I'm going to guess he didn't win a trophy for most modest magician. You're signed to an exclusive contract with the Very Big Circus, correct? That's the long and the short of it. You sure do your research, sweetie. I'm impressed. You just can't watch a magician on TV, you know? Magic is so fabulous. You have to see it with your own eyes, sweetie. You're right. You're so right. However, the circus. The dinosaur. A thing of the past. Nowadays, no one even cares about what goes on there. Huh? What do you mean? That's why I signed the contract. You signed the contract? Thanks to me, the Very Big Circus is fabulously popular. People come out in droves to catch a glimpse of the magic of Max Galactica. I revived the dinosaur that is the circus. But to me, it was just another magic trick. Isn't it just wonderful, sweetie? Yes. That made all the old crusty circus performances obsolete. But I kinda like the circus performances. He looks a bit down. Alright, what happened? Tell me what happened at the Very Big Circus. Last night, the ringmaster was murdered. The ringmaster? You mean Russell Berry? Someone smashed him over the head, I hear. It was slumped over on the ground. Even though it was the middle of the night, the police presence was fabulous. This questioned me at length. Questioned you about what? About everything. I was the last one to see the ringmaster before he was murdered. I saw him last evening in his room. So then, why were you arrested? Arrested? Don't make an anthill into a mountain, sweetie. I just wanted to consult me on matters. That's all. Nick? I don't think Max understands how serious this is. She's right. I think I should shock him back to reality. Before the murder, you met with the ringmaster. Uh-huh. What did you talk about? Things that aren't for your ears. Maya, would you please ask him? What did you talk about the ringmaster, Max? It was nothing. Small talk, really. They were just having a chat about my salary. Salary? I'm the one bringing in the crowds. I think that I should be compensated as such. You agree, don't you? Yes? That's all you talked about. Of course! It was a fabulous chat. Oh, jeez. Just fabulous. I mean, now he's got me saying it. What's the matter, Nick? You look all bent out of shape. Okay. Okay. Hi, I'm an attorney. What is that badge? It uses a disappearing act. I'm not a magician, Max. I'm an attorney. You're an attorney? Then why are you wasting your time talking to me? You're not wasting his time, Max. You're... Okay. Relax, sweetie. You're just a little over-anxious, I think. Huh. Anyways, I've been curious about something for a while now. What's that? Why do you keep looking at me with such a sad look on your face, sweetie? Because you've been arrested for murder! Oh, don't be ignorant. They would arrest someone like me. Why is that? Obviously, because I'm the fabulous Maximilian Galactica. So, I'm the very big star of the Very Big Circus. And that means I'm rich. I'm paid fabulously sums. Which means what? Max? Quit joking around! You ought to be pulling my magic wand! Oh, I'd pull your magic wand. I mean, I'm really serious about all this, brother. They don't arrest people as a joke. Okay, Max, he's crushed. Well, he needed to wake up and smell the coffee. It's serious business. Yes? I mean, sir, you're a lawyer, right? Oh, yeah, I'm an attorney. Please help me, I didn't kill anybody! You didn't kill nobody? I may be more spoiled than a hog in a hamburger mud pit. But a killer? That's insane, I could never. Max? I swear, I just wanted to pay off my daddy's debt. He's back in the farm. Okay, I'll take your case. Really? Really? Thank you much. Y'all sure are nice folks. Oh god, he's southern. Max? Yes. What's your real name? It's Billy Bob Johns. What? What? What's the matter, Maya? He's really just... country bumpkin. I must apologize for not being my absolutely famous self just now, sweetie.
Huh? Mr. Attorney. Yes? A few minutes ago, you took one of my cards, didn't you? Now that he mentions it, I did take a card. It was the 10 of hearts, right? Daddy, you got it right again. What can I say? You too? You've stolen some of my most valued possessions. 10 of Maximilian Galacticus hearts! You have a lot of hearts, don't you? I'm putting my faith in you, sweetie. He didn't just call me sweetie, did he? Alright! Let's make this an absolutely fabulous case. Come on, Nick. Oh, boy. Alright. Guess let's go to the Very Big Circus. Billy Bob John. Right, is that what it was? Or Bob Billy John? I don't know. 728, Very Big Circus. Circus entrance. We're here! Again. Yep. So we're here for work. It's been that long since the crime, so police are still on the scene. Find someone who might know something about what happened. Sounds like a plan. But first... Chicken boots. Oh, it's the snack stand. Never mind. They had hot dogs, hamburgers, and drinks, not to mention candy and popcorn. They had snow cones. We just snow cone in the middle of winter. I would. Nick, do you think we can buy some snow cones? Look around. There's tons of snow piled up all around here. Yay! Wait a second. There's no syrup, though. I want syrup! Which doesn't notice the discolored snow in the corner. That's not syrup. Dude, haha. Ha ha ha! Ha! The very big top is so very enormous. Yeah, one look at that huge tent looming over you and you realize this is the circus. I know, I know! It's really getting your blood pumping, doesn't it? Look at this sign with this handsome devil on it. Look, it's Max! When you don't want to see him, poof, he's right in front of you. The sign says Very Big Circus. Looking around, it might as well be Circa du Galactica. Stars at the... Oh, God, the stars on his cheek sure are dreamy. How about I draw a star in your cheek, Nick? I've got a marker. Nah, it's alright. I don't know, Finn. I think you'd look good with some star makeup on. The streamers do a nice job introducing the circus performers. Maximilian Galactica and his comical comrades? You know, you don't really see too many streamers nowadays, do you? Right? You don't see that many streamers. There's, you know, like, no one's streaming anymore. Like, you know, Twitch is dead. Ha. Ha ha. Ha. That's what he meant, yeah. You're right, I haven't seen one in ages. But they stopped using them due to little kids climbing up to the top. I don't think that was wrong. So the box office for the sale of the tickets for the circus. It was a sub program. I forgot to buy one when we came to the circus last time. So then why don't you buy one now? Sounds like a plan. Oh no! Looks like I forgot my wallet. I'm gonna buy it for you. Just ask me already. No, I'd never do that to you, Nick. I don't know about that one, mine. Huh. Storm must lead to the lodging house. No entry to unauthorized personnel? Do we need to say no entry if no one's actually entering? Almost like a Zen riddle, isn't it, Nick? I'm not even gonna justify that question with a response. But all the stars saying that lodging house. Well, probably. We should probably go in there at some point. Oh. Well, we can. Let's go to the big top. That's probably where all the actors are, right? Where Gumshoe would be? Very Big Circus, big top. That's what I mean. Like I say, it sure doesn't look this small from out of the audience. Ugh. This is where they all perform, isn't it? Nick, do some somersaults. I'm not doing any somersaults. Why not? You look like you'd be great at it. Why do I look like I'd be great at somersaults? Grrr. Huh? Nick? It wasn't me. Grrr. Grrr. The tiger! He's coming this way! Grrr. Ah! Tiger was such a plot to me. Nick, you're too young to like Nick! Stay here!
I assume lion tamer? No, I'm still here. I'm not dead. Yet. Nick! Nick, are you okay? Scared you, didn't I? Oh my god. Regent is such a cute tiger, isn't he? Who are you? What's the matter? You two sure are quiet. What's the matter, me? Nick, he almost died there. Huh. He wasn't anywhere close to getting hurt, let alone dying. This little tiger hardly ever bites people. And besides, people don't ever get to play with a wild tiger, right? So if you think about it, you're actually really lucky. Huh? You agree, don't you? I guess? What do you mean, you guess? Why are you agreeing with her? Woohoo! Your costume! Eh? It's cute, I want to try it on. Costume? You mean my clothes? You don't mind letting me try it on, right? I guess not? Really? Aw, you're the best! Wow, the tables turned quickly on that one. So much for the tiger thing. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Regina Berry, the renowned animal tamer of the Berry Big Circus. My name is Maya Fey, I'm a spirit medium. Phoenix right, Ace Attorney at Law. You put us up next to an animal tamer? I think we really look odd. Nice to meet ya! Likewise. She kinda cute. Not gonna lie. Hey, Regina, what do you know about what happened last night? You mean the murder? Uh-huh. My dad was murdered. Oh, I see. Wait, what did she just say? So, the ringmaster was your... Yep, the ringmaster was my dad. I'm so sorry about what happened to him. Why do you say you're sorry? Huh? Anyways, everyone was here practicing last night. Even your dad? Yeah, everyone was here. We finished up around 10 p.m. After that, everyone went off on their own. I was the only one who stayed around here. Why did you do that? I was playing with Regent. Regent? So she was with the beast? That's when the police showed up. When they took me to check things out, Dad was dead. For someone whose father was just murdered, she seems awfully quirky. Wish she would tell us more about her dad. It's incredible that you're an animal tamer. If you say so. It has to be really scary. Scary? Why? Huh? Regent isn't scary, he's cute! Ever since Leon died, Regent has been my best friend. Leon? Yeah, Leon the lion! Leon the lion? Regent and Regina? Interesting name choices. Leon? He died? Yes, actually he was killed. My dad killed him. What? Why did he do that? I'm not sure why he did it. Something like a charm when she looks at you with those innocent eyes. She has these huge sparkling eyes, yeah. Oh. I guess what's around here? It's like a bunch of props, right? That's where Max comes out during the show. I have to admit, that was a pretty cool effect. They're planning for me to start coming out of the line during the show. That's great, Regina. Yeah, I'll ride on Regent's back and jump out of the lion's mouth. I want to try too. Ride on Nick's back and jump out of the lion's mouth. What do I wonder about this girl? Yeah, that's the thing. Stage lights. Whoa, those lights are huge. I love the lights! Whenever I appear under the spotlight, everyone claps for me. It's because everyone knows that you're cute. Damn straight they do. No, I'm not cute. You're cute. Me? Of course! I'm sure you make an incredible heroine. Really? You think so? Did you hear that? Me? A heroine? What about Nick, Regina? Nick. He's no hero, is he? Ouch. Thanks a lot, Maya. Well, I'm glad we had that conversation. A ladder! Ah, a ladder! It's just a step ladder. What's the difference? They do the same thing, right? I think you should stick with the basic facts of the matter. Oh, okay. Not even worth arguing with her on this one. Man, we've had that exact conversation how many times? Hey, it's a rope! Probably for tightrope walking? That's a bit strange. There aren't any tightrope walkers in the show when we saw it. Well, it's because it's probably for the flying. Doesn't seem to be anything here that can help us, not a single clue. Yeah, I've been meaning to ask you. What exactly do you mean when you say clue? What are you looking for? A bloody chainsaw, for instance. No, there's definitely not one of those here. Yeah, that would be the case. There's definitely not a bloody chainsaw here. No, it's the sign of it. These are kind of far away, don't you think? They are, but it also means that lots of people can fit in the big top. He's right, we can fit 500 people into a show. 500, that's amazing. Flying around above that many people is a real rush. At least that's what Max said. I would assume flying around above 500 people is probably really fun. So, can't say I'd want to do it. But that's because heights are not a fun time. Yes, I know I have low battery. You know what? I'm gonna get that. Be silent for the next hour. Oh, come on, there we go. We're gonna get some new Joy-Cons out. These ones are charged, so it'll stop playing it. The battery is low. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright. Ah, that should be good. This seems to be the dorm where all the performers in the circus stay. Really? So we might run into that stoogey clown here, right? He's so kooky. Oh, it's you two? Ah, Gumshoe! Oh, Detective Gumshoe. How does you guys always seem to know when I'm working a crime scene, pal? Because you're always working, Detective. Well, I'd rather not be always working, but with crime, you don't make your own hours. If I had to be at the circus anyway, I want to see the lion tamer and the tightrope. However, no matter where I go, the show is always the same. Dead body, stage left. Nick, he complained. That's a rarity. Get back to business now, okay? What up, Gumshoe? Do you know who will be the prosecutor in the court tomorrow? Of course, it'll be Miss Von Karma. She isn't gonna hit me with her whip again, is she? Well, what do you have to worry about? You only have to see her in court. She shows up at the precinct. The sound of that whip never ends, pal. That's a Gumshoe. I'm sure Miss Von Karma I'm sure Miss Von Karma's really interesting and all, but there's someone else I'd rather talk about. Like who? Like Mr. Edgeworth, of course. You know, I'm sure Nick would love to talk about Mr. Edgeworth as well. You know, Nick's true rival, Miles Edgeworth, his true rival and only love? What the world happened after I went back home? Mr. Edgeworth? You haven't heard what happened to him? Nick won't tell me. Well, to be honest, I'm not at liberty to tell you either. Let's just say he's not around anymore. He's not around? Nick, what does he mean Edgeworth's not around anymore? Exactly what he said. He's not around. Edgeworth is gone. Don't say his name again, okay? It brings back too many memories. Too much pain. He was the only man that I loved. Nick? The ringmaster of the circus was murdered, wasn't he? Yep, last night around 10 p.m. Died outside in the cold. A pretty sad way to go out, if you ask me, pal. It's rather cold. This is the scene of the crime, pal. The body was found right over there. Right about where you were standing right now. Ah! Surprised you, didn't I? I'm not laughing. Excuse me, but do you mind telling me what happened to the victim? He was killed by a blow to the noggin, pal. To the Noxton and Loggin. Hey, it's a pretty clear cut as far as murders go. He was discovered quickly. What? What? It's just one thing that doesn't quite fit. Huh.
always seems to be something that doesn't quite fit. What's the one thing that just didn't quite fit? The thing you mentioned earlier.
Footprints, pal, footprints.
Footprints?
Well, look at this picture of the crime scene. Every time I do it makes me laugh.
What's this? This wooden box under the body?
Not cool, pal. Some forensic experts took it back for some forensic experts took it back and are examining it now.
And what is so mysterious about the footprints?
Calm down now. Take a good look at the footprints in the picture.
The victim's footprints are on the scene.
That's right, pal. The problem is...
the killer's footprints aren't there.
Bingo! Where did the killer come from? And where did he go? Where did he come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Where did he run off to?
Obviously, there's no way the killer committed this crime while flying.
The flying culprit. That's when something just clicked in my head. I love his hat. It's a cool hat. There's no way! Flying is impossible!
That's right! Flying is impossible. Absolutely impossible! Haha! With the hollow laugh, pal.
I meant nothing by it, pal.
Better stated.
I don't want to talk about it. Maybe we can get some info about Max out of him. I'm put out of the court record. Nope. Alright, I guess I'll hold the next cord. Oh, no. My other side died. Oh, no! Ah, my controllers have desynced! Oh, God! I gotta...
Like, what is this garbage?
Come on. There we go. Okay. I was like, why isn't it working? Oh. Stingy.
Stingy? When you put it so bluntly, it kinda hurts my feelings, pal.
I did not mean to present that. I meant to present Max.
Looks like Max is the most unpopular guy in the circus town.
You know what they say, a bad attitude follows you everywhere. It's a bit arrogant, but it didn't seem that bad. But just because someone has a bad attitude doesn't make them a criminal.
It's not just his attitude. I've got proof, pal.
Huh?
He left something at the scene of the crime. One of his magician's trademarks. An incredibly well-made silk hat.
Well, it does have a very classy decorative elements. Silk hat under the court record.
Made. To order hat that is a symbol of Max's fabulousness. Max used a cloak, silk hat, and white roses as his signature symbols.
Pretty mundane, aren't they? Who cares if they're mundane? At least they are easy to understand. Unless they hit a nerve.
That's what he said.
Who said?
The eyewitness.
Eh?
Tell us about the eyewitness.
I'm sorry, who? Who? Hold up. Who are you? Why is his mouth wider than his mustache? Victim and ringmaster, very big circus. Peanut Berry's father. She's 16, huh? Well, family business and all. I'm sorry, 52, 16? I guess that's not that weird, but kind of old for a father. Sure. Well. So about the eyewitness?
You know, I'm not gonna tell you about that. That's the prosecution's trump card.
Oh well.
Oh, I just remembered.
What?
I forgot to mention that you two are barred from entering that lodging house.
Why is that?
Oh, no reason. Just something I remembered to tell you.
It must be because that's what the eyewitness is.
Let's check it out. Don't you dare, pal!
What are you gonna do? Huh? What are you gonna do? You're gonna stop me, aren't you? Guess what, you're not. Oh. The clown. Number 28, lodging house. First floor, Moser. I wonder whose room this is. The name tag on the door says Mo on it.
I guess he's not here. Wow, it's a real mess in here. Everything will be worse, though. Oh well, I give up. Well, I'll have to come back later. That doesn't mean I'm not going to say anything, so. He seems to be a voracious reader. Look at all the hard books he has here. Clowns for Dummies, The Joke's on You, Treat Your Peons Right, and the classic. Funny Jokes Are Funny. Wow, that was very studious. The Joke's on You, huh? Well, this clown costume light up like that? I don't know about you, but it's creepy. The collection he's got is incredible. Big collection of clown costumes from around the world. Oh, I almost forgot. What is it now? It's probably not one minute to try one of those on. I was thinking of starting a costume collection myself. I'll call it World Spirit Channels. We can display it in our office. In our office? As soon as you start paying the bills, you can say that. Phoenix! Don't be so mean. She works for you, technically. Awesome! Look at these shoes. They're great. Look at the shoes. Check out the great gag banana peel. You sure it wasn't most snack after lunch? Are you blind? Look at how many scratches there are from people slipping on it. Oh, I mean, it do be like that sometimes. Carrots? What the? There's a string of carrots here. That's strange. The carrots seem to come in all different shapes. Weird. I can't tell if Mo just likes carrots or he's using them for some sort of gag. I can't hide. Hehe, clown equipment is so funny looking. Got a balancing ball, a unicycle, he's even got a trampoline. But they're all broken. Maybe he's just a little too excited during practice. Who knows with that guy? Maybe that's part of the gag. Or maybe the gag is that it breaks on him? Who knows? I think that's everything in here. Okay, I guess I won't read this line. Some evidence under the tarp. Hey, watch it, pal! The killer's behind that tarp! Ah! Gotcha, I was just kidding. Ah. Oh, Gumshoe. Never change, you big idiot. This is the only place the snow has been trounced upon. The murderer was sloppy, leaving all these prints all over. No. We're the ones who left prints. The investigation can be a messy thing sometimes. What? I also slipped and fell in that spot over there. Yeah, the detectives all got a good laugh when the prosecutor whipped me. Thank God there was all this snow around to bring down the swelling. It's great to know that the police aren't worried about preserving the evidence. They're preserving the evidence. This year I probably won an air conditioner. What? You didn't have an air conditioner? Should you ride your Triceratops to work too? What do you mean you won an air conditioner? You didn't buy it? I can't afford one of those things. Well, I got lucky and won as a door prize at the annual police Christmas party. They really pay you peanuts, don't they? Peanuts? I don't even get paid enough for peanut butter, let alone peanuts. Poor Gumshoe, man. That poor man. He's working 24/7 and he literally has money for nothing. Turns out it's around the circus, so kept on all night long. So, they should have been on at the time of the murder. You're saying the murder took place in the night? That's strange. That's strange indeed. Well then. No, I can't tell you too anything about the evidence we've gathered. Stingy. Okay. Oh, well, let's go back to the circus entrance then, maybe. We're gonna move to, the big top. Maybe send some stuff to her. The silk hat is Max's! That's right. Beautiful, isn't it? Thought of the idea for wearing the hat. Oh, really? Yep. Took my sketch to the hat shop. They made a custom hat for him based off my sketch. Only one of those silk hats in the entire world. Isn't that cool? That is good to know. It's Max. Hey, where is Max now anyways? You don't know? Nope. He's been arrested. He was charged with the murder of your father. okay, Nick and I will help him. Max isn't the guy, is he? I mean, the criminal? Of course he's not. I'm worried about so many things right now. Huh? Like what? Giggle. Hey, what's on your mind? Regina, what's the matter? What's on your mind? I'll tell you, Maya, but just you. Well... What? Really? And then... Oh my, that's incredible, Regina. Fine, Nick, there's no reason to pout. Don't worry about me. You told me that someone professed their love to her. Professed their love? Not only that, it was a Maximilian Galactica! But how many people have stolen one of his hearts, anyways? And then, on the exact same day, another person professed their love for her as well! What? Who was it? Someone named Trilo? Trilo? Apparently he is a tenor who sings in the circus. Haven't met him yet. He seems to be quite the hit with the men in the circus. She has some sort of strange power over them. And she's also 16! Hitting 2 people in one day. Even I want to profess my love for her. Me too, she's so cute. She's 16! Don't do it! Don't do it! Stop her! He's 21. That's... Well... I mean, I guess he might have just been doing a dumb act, but... I don't know, that's kind of sus, bro! If the tenor's like, you know, like 17, it's cool. Trilo? We don't know a Trilo. No, maybe we will now. It's a very big circus entrance. Oh, hey Nick, look over there! What? There's someone over there. Excuse me? Who are you? Hello? Wow, he sure is a quiet one. Excuse me? Yes, you work at the circus, don't you?
No, I'm just an everyday average Joe.
An average Joe who just happens to hang out at the circus? I don't think so.
Yes, I am. I've got nothing to do with what's going on here.
He's lying, like any regular person would hang around the circus, dressed like that. I'm an attorney, my name's Phoenix, right? I'm a spirit medium, my name's Maya.
Well, I just have to be passing by.
I don't suppose you happen to be some kind of carny?
Not a carny. I'm a performer, actually. I'm a ventriloquist.
Ventriloquist?
I'm Benjamin Woodman.
Last name is Woodman?
Yes, that's right, but everyone calls me Ben.
Ah, yes. That's your alias, right? I believe they call it a stage name. Fine. Excuse me, Ben?
Yes, me?
About the murder, I'd like to talk to you about the details, if I may.
Really? I'm just a regular normal guy. I don't... No.
You're so nervous, it's creeping me out. Nick, cheer up, just try and smile. Did you mind telling us something about Max? Maximilian Galactica?
The Max? He's not very nice.
Did you just say that Max is not very nice?
Oh, my head hurts.
Yikes, I hope he's okay. Sounds like he just got, like, just popped a gas. Man, so you're a ventriloquist?
I'm just a regular guy.
You told us that you were a ventriloquist.
Oh, yes.
Nick, don't yell at him. You can't do that. I can't help it. He's making me nervous. Ben, would you mind showing me some of your skills as a ventriloquist?
Well, right now,
Hercules contagious. Huh. Try taking a look at this?
Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
I guess we won't need you to look at this after all. Okay. I have a feeling he won't be very helpful. Yet! I'm gonna go find his puppet somewhere, right? Huh. Hey, maybe Mo's back. First floor of Mo's room. Well, kablamo! Congratulations! You're the big wiener! Oh, 1 million visitors in the room of Mr. Mo Girls, aka me! Earplugs. Must find earplugs. To celebrate this momentous occasion, would you care for an organic grape? Just one. Did you get my joke right there?
Oh god, I'm gonna hate this. But also, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this. Hi, Wild Chunk giving you more than one! No. If it was funny, it is your duty as a human being to laugh. People who don't laugh are usually last seen in Lansing. Kids fighter. Maya? This is like some Faustian nightmare. Come on, it was funny. Those are always funny in my book. In my book, they're just funny looking. You sure do have a great taste in clothes, girly. Look at that garb. You look just like Greta Garb. Oh? I'm going home. No, Nick, you can't. You know, I can excuse a bad joke or two, but this stooge keeps laughing at his own jokes. That's what I object to. Okay, I get it. You have to admit, he is kind of funny. No, I do not have to admit that, because he isn't. God, I feel like I only have an evil clown laugh and not a normal clown laugh. Could you please tell us more about the Very Big Circus? It's a very big story! You sure you got time for... You sure you got that kind of time? And the hits just keep on coming. This circus has been in business for 20 years. They all perform under the guidance of the ringmaster Russell Berry. 20 years? Wow. Working in the circus is never easy, especially nowadays. In movies, TV, and bowling, there's just too much competition. But I love the circus. I love it too! That's why I've been here for 20 years! We work hard to keep the show running. No one sends in the clowns on us. Nick, he just made a joke. Laugh. Ha 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 ha. The ringmaster was a real big shot in the circus world. A real class act. Even when there was no customers, Russell would use his own money to pay me. Because he knew that I had a family to care for. He was happy to take care of his employees. I see. How can anyone do that to such a wonderful man? Mo? Wiggity, 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 what? Oh. I'm sorry, Mo. Nick was born without a sense of humor. Yeah, don't worry about it. Not need to fault someone for being born that way. Let's talk about the murder. Let's see. Yeah, it must have taken place around 10 p.m. last night. After rehearsals were finished, I was tuckered out, so I came back here. After I went to bed, that's when I caught a peek of it. Caught a peek? Of the crime! Just as we suspected. This guy's the eyewitness to the crime. The ringmaster was truly ahead of his time. He had always had new elements to the show. New elements? You've been a performer for a long time. Your act starts getting a bit stale. I realize that even my act can get a bit long in the tooth. Sometimes my jokes can be a bit, old-fashioned. A bit long in the tooth. But that make-believer takes things too far. Make-believer? The magician! One that thinks he's all high and mighty. He had the gall to say to me, "You're one of those funny types, right?" What does he mean, one of those? Well, the joke's on him now. On him? Yep, he's got everyone's nerves. On everyone's nerves. The day of the murder? Go ahead. Nope, no way. Just forget I said anything. I bet he's still hiding something about Max. You say you saw the crime. Do you mind telling us what you saw? Well, the police told me that I can't share my story with others. Don't say a word, pal. I'm just gonna have to let these lips stay zipped. That's not fair. I guess you're right. Maybe I can tell you a few details. But maybe you can get old Stiff Lips here to make with the funny. Stiff Lips? Wait, do you mean me? Yeah, you can do it.
What's the matter? Just getting ready, okay? Do you know why I, Phoenix Wright, am a great lawyer? Because I'm right all the time. At least his expectations are low. I wouldn't let him quit his day job. Yeesh, cut that guy some slack. At least it was funnier than Chuckles over here. I thought it was funny, Phoenix. It wasn't the greatest joke I've heard, but he did try, so I'll tell you what I saw. I'm sorry, he's incapable of being funny, Mo. Alright, what do we got? That night, once I tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thump. Once I heard it, I jumped out of bed. That's what I saw. Without question, without doubt, it was that magician. That's all I saw, but it just proves how terrible that man actually is. He knows more about Max than he's letting on. That is true. He does know more about Max than he's letting on. He thinks he can kill the Ringmaster. Only just that he should die too. Mo. Sorry, I crossed the line. But he truly is a disgusting human being. Why do you hate him so much? Let me tell you this one story. The morning before the murder, something terrible happened. Max clunked Ben right over the head as hard as he could. Ben, the ventriloquist with the speech impediment? You should go to the cafeteria and investigate for yourselves. The cafeteria? Well, let's just say there's a gotta be something. Let's just say there's gotta be something interesting there. Yes. The very big circus is very big, isn't it? You should always carry a map with you when you go around. Oh, thank you. There's an atlas. Oh, I killed myself. Really, I'm dying here. Coronary! Coronary! I was just laughing to hear his own voice. Circus map added to the court record. Okay, well. Take a look at it then. Oh, this is big. Mo's on the first floor, actors on the third floor, lodging house, cafeteria, circus, ringmaster's room. We're a big top hat. Top hat. God, this dude is gonna kill my voice single-handedly. Yo, what up, Gumshoe? How you be do? Hi, Ben. Hi, Ben. I guess we go to the big top first? Yeah, big top cafeteria. Keep our cafeteria clean. Well, they seem to have done a great job at that. Ew, this place is gross. This must be because of last night. They didn't have time to clean up after dinner because of the murder. That reminds me. Who was it that Bo said? Said that yesterday morning Max clunked Ben over the head here? Who said that there's gotta be something interesting here? Nick, what's gotta be interesting? Don't ask. Probably a guy named Gotti. This is strange. There's nothing on top of the stand. Look here, Max has written on it. It must be his VIP table. Isn't it a bit small to be a VIP table? Only putting a 10-course meal on this. Well, he could just eat hamburgers, right? The kitchen is over here. Everyone must have taken turns cooking. The duty list posted here. I wouldn't mind trying my hand at cooking for this many people. Maya's Killer Hamburgers. You'd try it, wouldn't you? Maybe not immediately after a murder, but... Keep our cafeteria clean. Doesn't seem like anyone ever reads the sign, huh? Maybe they should make it easier to understand. Clean it or die. I'll definitely make them clean up. Bulletin board. For, bulletins. I don't think there's any useful clues posted here. Boring. Maybe we should leave a juicy tidbit for someone to read. Juicy? You know, like a fake clue. Maybe something like, message from the killer. Give it up, Maya. You know Gumshoe would take it all too seriously. Yeah, he would. He'd be like, we got it! There are dishes all over the place. I've been too hectic last night for the cleanup. You know, I can't stand a mess, Nick. I think you and I should clean this place up for them. Why do we have to clean up? 1, because I hate dirty cafeterias. 2, because one bears repeating. But This is a crime scene. We can't clean it up. But to preserve it for evidence. Ah! You know I really hate dirty cafeterias. No, just I hate cleaning dirty cafeterias. Looks like they left it exactly as it was on the night of the murder. They didn't seem too worried about cleaning up the dishes, did they? Huh. One of those dishes is making me hungry. Go get burgers at the snack stand outside. Once we're finished with the case. Alright! Let's get this over with, Nick. Here we go! Woo! Where's the mute button when you need it? What's this? It's be a juice bottle or something. Watch out, Nick. There's broken glass all over the floor. Broken bottle just lying in the middle of the floor. Do you think it means anything? There's gotta be something interesting there? Huh? Like we're going to have to go back and meet with him. Him? Broken bottle out of the court record. Interesting. Chair's been knocked over? Look what it looks like. It looks as if someone knocked it over in a struggle and used it for self-defense. Or maybe Regent just likes to eat his dinner in the cafeteria? I got the tiger wants to eat in the cafeteria. Alright. Actually, hi, Ben. You mind taking a look at this? Okay. I just want to see. Maybe that was the thing that he got hit with. Right, let's go talk to Mo then. What do you think about this? Anything come to mind? Ah! You want some advice on your development as a comedian, right? I see. Well, this is what you do. When you tell a joke, imagine everyone's wearing underwear and dancing in the... whatever. That's enough advice for now. Nick, he was giving you good advice. Don't be so close-minded. Then in that case... we gotta go talk to... our boyo. October 28th, Detention Center, Visitors Room. Jax isn't here. He must be in questioning. Well, I wanted to see a magic trick. Should be back in a little bit. I guess so. Guess we won't talk to him then. Well, where do we go? I guess... I mean, there's gotta be something that we didn't cover, right? Guess we also talk to Gumshoe about this. Or attempt to. Alright. I don't remember, did we do this? Can I take a look at this? Okay. Oh. So, I wonder what we missed. I feel like we've checked everything, really. I guess we can go talk, see if we can talk to Regina about anything. Maybe talk to her about her dad. I think we can talk to her about Matt. After practice was over, Dad went right back to his room. His room? Yeah. That third over there leads to the Ringmaster's room. I don't know why, but he went off to his room in a hurry. I wonder what happened. Ringmaster's room. Probably a good idea to check it out for myself. There we go, that's what we missed. Summer 28th, Big Top Ringmaster's room. This is the Ringmaster's room? Yeah, this room belonged to the Victim. Which means this must be where Max met the Ringmaster last night. Now you mention it. That is pretty sad. I wonder what. Interesting poster. Ah, a poster of Max? I want it, Nick, I want it! I want to get out of here. Man, look at these posters of Max. They're so hot. A lot of posters here, don't you think? There are indeed. So many posters that they aren't likely to miss one, are they? Maya, you're supposed to be the honest ones around here. But, didn't even notice that I took one. Ugh, she already swiped one. You're incorrigible. You know that? I don't even know what that means. Max G promo poster added to the court record. Emblazoned with Max's 3 famous symbols. Yeah, his left titty, his right titty. I'm kidding. Yeah, look at all the cute trophies. And Peach, look at all the awards the circus has won. Like, all county quiz champions, Ringmasters Association mini golf master, beer belly balloon bounce champ, pet grooming Grand Prix. Wow, Ringmaster was multi-talented in ways I could never imagine. Got some weird trophies. So strange. Everything else looks nice, but this also looks old and cheap. It's a really big photo on the desk. The picture of Regina and her father, the ringmaster. He loved her, didn't he? Regina was lucky to have such a wonderful father. You may not know this, but they call this a tailcoat. And they call this the face of someone who already knew that. What? Strap on white paper sticking out of a coat pocket. Huh? Where? Calm down, Maya. I just go rummaging through people's coats. You always make me feel like I'm doing something wrong. Well, because half the time you're stealing. Then the ringmaster applied his makeup. It's quite a collection of the most understated colors. Shocking pink, for example. It says it is 100% all-natural organic mascara. One says sensitive enough for a baby, strong enough for a mime. Ringmaster must have been really concerned about skincare. Very metrosexual. Well, good for him, man. Good for him. Oh, stars on this poster. Most of them in the poster they used to promote their public appearances. Is this the way to go, aren't they? What do you mean? They should make posters to promote our law firm. Spine-tingling legal action. Mind-numbing legalese. You will say, wow. Or perhaps, hold it! Don't miss out on a stunning life or death courtroom thrill ride. Those taglines, our law firm would sink faster than the Titanic. That's not very nice. Also probably accurate. Hey, look at all the photos lined up on the wall. Yeah, I got a tour of the circus's history. This is so cool. It seems like there were so many happy memories. Maybe we should do this sort of thing in our office. Then put pictures of all the clients who have been found not guilty. What if we had a client who was found guilty? We'll just pretend like they didn't exist. How's that? Nick, now you gotta be thinking about losing cases. Why'd you do that? No, it's always a possibility. Sure, we might be the best attorney ever, but we're not that good. All of these frames look the same. They almost look like thank you cards. Like every year the Ringmaster made donations to charity. To the Robot Clown Research Center? You're kidding, right? What? They may be a perfectly reputable charity in the field to advance tomfoolery. The Robot Clown. People for guests. There's some paper scattered on top. Oh, look at this. Max's salary is written on this piece of paper. Yikes! But what is it? I didn't know that a magician. This salary is incredible. Looks like she's about ready to pass out from shock. How much is it? How much is it? That much? Incredible, huh? Say that again. This must be the paper they used to negotiate Max's salary. The Ringmaster signed and dated it. What's the matter, Nick? Max definitely got a raise. This document is dated a week ago. Oh. So we'll use... when visitors came to see him... Ew, there's mud caked on the table. Someone with terrible manners must have put their shoes up on the table. Nick, don't even think about it. I wasn't. How uncouth do you think I am anyway? Alright, I think that's everything in here, then. So now we can probably go talk to the boy. There he is. Oh! It's my two sweeties! Welcome to the detention center. Can you just call me sweetie? Again? What's on today's agenda? What can I help you with? Well, we've gathered quite a few clues. Wonderfully fantabuloso! I mean, fabulous. That's why we came to meet with you again. What's wrong? Quit making such a scary face. Okay then, Max, let's make this absolutely fabulous. Alright.
We heard a lot about you at the circus, Max.
Ah, you must mean from the dinosaurs.
Or those Jurassic geriatrics. Max, you're pretty popular with other performers, aren't you?
Yes, 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 sweetie. That's what they call jealousy. Jealousy. They're absolutely jealous of my absolutely fabulous self. People who really understand can see the obvious differences between us. People who really understand? For instance, my sweetie pie. So Regina understands him, huh? I plan on getting married to her. She is truly my sweetie pie princess.
Wow, that's so cool.
It's already in the works.
Oh?
That's strange. Regina never said anything about actually marrying this joker. She's also 16!
You met with the ringmaster on the night of the murder.
Yes, I was with him around 10 p.m. once I was done with practice. I went to his room right after we finished.
They found the ringmaster's body in the plaza in front of the lodging house.
Yeah, I heard about that. He needed to step out for a bit, so I waited in his room for him to return.
Huh?
Sorry, Max. I have something I must attend to right now. You not waiting for me right here? It's pretty cold outside. Where's your coat? It's alright, I'll be right back. It should only take about 10 minutes.
And then? Oh, and then? I waited for him, but he never came back. Did he go to the plaza where the body was discovered? Possibly. The snow had tapered off a bit, but it was still very cold outside. I have no idea what he went off to do. Interesting, interesting. Well, we can probably break one of the things here. Specifically with the paper, right? And also probably the bottle. Let's say you met with the ringmaster, correct? Negotiate your salary and such. Exactly! We reached an agreement about the salary for my 6-month-old contract. What's the truth? The whole truth? What do you mean? Just went to his office and negotiate your new salary? I hate lies, and I hate liars even more. What are you insinuating? Have any proof that I did something other than negotiate my fee last night? Oh, well, it's... That's how you want to phrase it. Jeebus! What's the matter? Sweetie, you must have some wax built up in your ears. You haven't listened to me at all. Huh? You're still not listening, are you? I said that I hate lies. Okay. The papers, though. I kind of thought so, but he worded it in such a way that made me second-guess myself. There we go. That's... It was on the table in the ringmaster's room. You weren't lying when you said that you received quite a raise. Is there a problem with being well compensated? Not with the compensation, just with the date. This is dated a week ago. Max, you finished your contract negotiations a week ago. Fabulous! Alright, I'll tell you the truth. That night, the ringmaster called me to his room. He called you? Why did he do that? Sorry, sweetie, that's private. The ringmaster called him. I wonder if there was some sort of problem. Max, perhaps you could share with me what you two spoke about? Well, not if I don't have to. That's why the ringmaster called you to his room that night? The bottle? Yeah. Because he hit Ben. Is this why you were called to the ringmaster's room that night? Where did you get that? The cafeteria? But you already knew that, didn't you? Of course. It fell and broke on the floor. He's still hiding something else. Max? What is it, my sweetie? It didn't fall and break on the floor. You used this bottle to... hit Ben. 31. Ben? You nailed him over the head with this bottle, didn't you? He's a cute little puppet. That's why you got called to the ringmaster's room that night. Fabulous! You might as well be a magician. Alright, we got it out of him. Alright. The truth is, yesterday morning during breakfast we had a run-in. I mean, you had a fight with Ben in the ventriloquist. You could put it that way. Why did you fight with him? Ben seems like such a quiet man. You fought about my sweetie pie. You mean Regina? That ill-bred creep told my sweetie pie princess that he was in love with her. Would you put up with that? Ill-bred? Are you talking about the same Ben? Told her he was in love with her? You sure this is the Ben we were talking about? All I can say is that he made me mad and I had to tap him on his head. I had to tap him on his hard head. That's when the ringmaster called me and I realized that it was my chance. Your chance? Then I went to his room and I laid it out on the table. I asked him to let me marry my sweetie pie. What? The ringmaster told me that it sounded good to me. That's why my sweetie pie is my sweetie pie. No one else's. Oh, I see. Since Ben was causing me so much trouble, I decided to shut him up. Shut him up? What do you mean? What do you mean by shut him up? You don't know, do you, my sweeties? Trilo can't say a word. Not without Ben. Trilo? The puppet. The ventriloquist's puppet. His real name is Trilo Quist. That adds up. But the puppet doesn't talk. I know. That's why I hit it. Before the police came and took me away, of course. That puppet started flapping off to the ball side. I'd be screwed. You hit him? You mean the ventriloquist puppet? You are so smart, sweetie. Where did you hide him? What? Sweetie. You aren't thinking of trying to add him to my defense, are you? Well, Ben does seem awfully lonely without his puppet. Fabulous! I should have taught him a lesson. Okay, I hid Trilo in the ringmaster's room. You don't mind going there and getting Trilo for me, do you, my sweets? No problem. Not at all, thank you, Max. No, I can't stand to see my sweeties in a jam. Don't go hiding puppets. Well, gotta go find the puppet. Oh, some sort of Big Bear circus entrance. Huh, Ben's not here anymore. Yeah, I wanted to ask him something. Hey, it's cold out. He's probably in the tent. Ooh, not examined. Well, that's where we need to go anyway, so... Verse 28. What do you think, Nick? I wonder if we've been making any progress. You're so negative, of course we're making progress. But everyone loved the ringmaster. There's no sign of footprints on the scene. There's still a lot of mysteries left to be solved. Of course. Now Regina isn't here? I'm not seeing how this is related. It looks the same as always. Great big mess. Considering how messy it is, I bet they wouldn't notice if another poster went missing. Will you just stop it? You poster pilferer. I'm just kidding. You know I already got one of these posters. You mean stole one of those posters? Yeah, let's focus on what Max told us. He hit Trilo somewhere in this room. Trilo, oh, the ventriloquist puppet. Heck, look at all the cute trophies. Dude, just look at all the awards the circus has won. Like, all Candy Quiz Champ, Beer Belly. Hmm? There's something shoved under the bookshelf. This is... That's Trilo! That's Ben's puppet. I think you're right. Give it back to him later. Trilo Quist. Hand it over to Maya. A ventriloquist puppet. An operatic tenor who doubles as Ben's sidekick. Why do I have to carry this thing? I don't know, why not? I'm not carrying it. I'm gonna go find Ben. In the cafeteria? Oh, hey Ben. Hey, I was right. Hello. What are you too? It's awfully cold today, don't you agree? Yeah, do indeed. Don't you think it's cold, Nick? I don't see how talking about the weather is helping your case. Go ahead and present him his puppet back. Ah, Ben, this is yours, isn't it? Yes, it's mine. Here you go. Ventriloquist return to Ben. Alright, Maya, how's it going? It's that time, isn't it? See you around, Ben. Okay. So, Nick, where are we going next? Let's see, maybe I should go talk to the clown once again? Wait! Who said that? What are you looking at? I'm right here, you blind wench! What's your problem anyway? Don't you know how to properly grade someone? Ben? Was that you, Ben?
No, I would never.
It was me, Yummy, down here! You're Trilo? That's Mr. Quist to you, sir. Learn some manners before you just blurt out my name. Now try speaking to me again, but this time with some proper respect. Not again, huh? Mr. Quist, is that better? Now look at me when I'm talking to you, you 8-bit excuse for an attorney.
Lulu, we talked about insulting people. You promised. Oh my god. This poor guy. Will this just go forever? Dude, he's getting pummeled.
But he was mocking me. Not being mean to bullies was not included in the deal.
I didn't say you, Trailer.
Nick, what just happened? I don't sell a puppet, right? A ventriloquist puppet? Hey! What do you think you are? Call me a puppet?
Don't worry about it.
Else what you know about the murder? You're talking to me! I said you talking to me! Don't look at him when you're talking to me!
It's Quist. You behave, young man.
Shut up, Woody! What murder are you talking about? You mean the one where they off the old man?
I guess so?
Don't need to make such a fuss about things. The old mutt paid us all peanuts.
Lilo, you can't say things like that. They didn't raise you to be that kind of puppet.
Don't you have the nerve? Ugh. Don't you have nerve pills or something to take right now?
These two are really an odd couple, aren't they, Nick?
Okay, I'll talk. Gramps got clobbered over the head.
Oh, okay.
Well, let me lay it all out for you. The pay sucks, the clown sucks, and my partner has his hand up my pants.
You mean Ben?
Yeah, the creepy old guy who never finds it in himself to leave me alone. Tell him to back off of me, will ya? It's just another one of those dorks around here.
Oh, my.
But I'll be fair, in this cesspool of human garbage masquerading as performance, I found my Madonna.
Your... Madonna?
Regina, my lovely Regina. She is stunning, right, Ben?
Well, I'm not sure if I would go that far.
You don't have to excuse him. He does not understand what he speaks. I, on the other hand, am an appreciator of true beauty. That's why I shall marry her.
Mary?
She's 16. The ringmaster got knocked upside his cheap head by that flying fraud.
It means Dax Galactica? Why do you say that? Well, straighten up. Don't accuse people like that.
Straighten up. I made a wood. Besides, you were there. You know what happened.
You were there?
Hey, if you're that interested, then I'll let you in on the facts.
You're going to marry Regina?
That's right. She doesn't quite realize the joy that awaits her, does she?
I think I'm beginning to see why she seemed troubled.
Well, gee, I don't care. It's my choice, not hers. We're getting hitched.
I know that you think that, but... But what?
I gave her a special gift. I gave her the wonderful gift of song.
Give her a song?
Well, I am a renowned tenor. You'll be happy to know that I've decided to grace you with one of my songs. Me. I want you to touch me. I want you to kiss me. I want you to... The rest is private. Yeah. That's a... Well, the melody is pretty good. But those lyrics, I think they need a little work. Who asked you? I'm the Odyssey. Thanks. Yeah, the Trilo's here. Yeah, the Trilo's here? Does that mean you can talk normally now? Hey, butt face. Ah. You must be looking forward to tomorrow, aren't you, Mr. Ambulance Chaser? You know, time to get rid of that pesky magician once and for all. Trilo? Enough jibba-jabba. Let's get this court already. Or get to court already. Hey, wait a second. Nick? What's going on? He's a witness for tomorrow's trial. Oh. Okay then. Oh, is Regina here, or...? What in the world happened with Ben and Trilo? Try to pair those two. Oh? Oh no, now what? Ooh, ooh. Ah, yeah! Ah! Did the monkey take my attorney badge? Hey, welcome back, Nick. That monkey. Ah! My badge! The monkey stole it! What? Mr. Attorney, that face was so cute. You look so completely dumbfounded. Regina? You, that monkey! Hey, no need to get angry, okay? But my attorney's badge. Don't worry, I'll help you out. Okay, if you say so. Look at my badge back. How can I flash it? By the way, the monkey's name is Money? Money the monkey? His name is Money? Do I have my badge back? The monkey is called Money? Yeah. Well, the red shape just stole my attorney's badge. And if I get that back, I'll see what I can do. Even I have money problems. Yeah? Whenever Money sees something shiny, he takes it back home. Huh, that's pretty funny. Well, I guess I'll just have to find out where Money disappeared to. I think that's your best bet. Should probably ask Uncle Mo. He might know. Huh? You don't know? Well, Money isn't exactly someone I am on friendly terms with. What? Certainly the kind of animal I work with, even if he does need taming. Oh, I see. What a Moe's. Is it this time that I revisit that kooky clown? Do you mind telling us a bit about Ben? Ben... You mean the guy that is always hanging around with Trilo? What do you mean hanging around? Well, he was there when Trilo told me that he was in love with me. Trilo told you he was in love with you? Yeah, he did. Kind of cute, don't you think? He's so smart, and he's such a wonderful singer. I love him. But what about Ben? What about Ben? It had nothing to do with me loving Trilo. Like sand through the hourglass, so are the days of the circuses. They really do be one of those kind of cases, huh? Regina, you were proposed to, weren't you? Proposed to? Nope. That wouldn't be for a while. Oh, really? That's strange, isn't it? Yeah, Max and Trilo both said otherwise. Said they asked for her hand in marriage. Ah, but Max only talked to the ringmaster about it. Forgot about that. He asked the ringmaster for her hand, not Regina directly. But I guess Trilo hasn't asked her directly yet. What? He's gonna propose to me? I'm so confused. How about you, Maya? What? What do you think I should go for? Max or Trilo? Wait. Just that Trilo is, puppet? Huh? I don't care that he's a bit stiff. Oh boy. Well, he's stiff alright. Stiff for you, you 16-year-old. Are they even allowed to marry her? Is that legal? Oh, is Gumshoe gone? So I'm today lodging house Lila. But the Gumshoe took off already. Yeah, probably because we ditched him earlier. But the other cops got lonely and headed back to the precinct. Definitely done with their investigation for the day. Lodging house, first floor, most room. Oh my! That doesn't Mr. Right all the time! Ugh. It's all right to be wrong every now and again, right? See, Nick, it just took a while for the joke to find its audience. Oh, what can I do you for? Did you remember a good joke you wanted to tell me? Pull up a chair. Maybe just pull my finger and let me have it. We're going to get the same sound effect either way, aren't we? How did you know I put a whoopee cushion in the chair? You really know what it takes to be a clown, don't you? Oh, what a guy. What a guy. I hate it. So about Regina. Regina's such a pure, innocent child. She's such a cutie, too. She was born and raised in the circus, you know. But, I mean, she doesn't really know much about the world outside the big top. Sounds like Pearly. And for her, every child's dream of the circus is her everyday reality. She lives in a dream world. She sees dancing wild animals, men flying in the air, one very funny clown every day. My thing is, well, it seems normal to her because it is her everyday life. That explains why she thinks she can marry a ventriloquist puppet. Don't ask me if her reality is a good thing or a bad thing, though. A clown sees life simply, without complications. Have you ever heard of a monkey named Money? Ah, yes, Money! He stole my attorney's badge? Well, Money does love shiny objects. Makes sense that he'd swipe your badge. But under no circumstances can you chase after him. Yeah, why is that? Oh, I know. You don't want to get involved in any monkey business, right? Exactly! Bravo, bravo! I'm joking around, though. Money isn't considered a member of Regina's family. Then who does he belong to? And I'll be happy to take it to where his owner is staying. You mean right now? Of course! Shall we go? Should we go with him or wait a while? Let's go with Mo. I think there's anything else we gotta do right now. Oh my god, there's so many shiny things. Did that monkey take an entire muffler? Jeez. Number 28th lodging house, 3rd floor, Acro's room. This is it! What's wrong, Mr. Wright? I can't breathe. Oh, don't be such a wimp. You only had to climb 2 flights of stairs. Anyways, this is the place, Acro's room. Acro? He's an acrobat. It seems like he's not around today. Yeah? A big pile of junk over in the corner. I don't think it'd be wrong to assume that Phoenix's stuff is over there, too. Just be careful and make sure you get the right stuff. Thanks, Mo. See you later. Money the Monkey added to the court record. Habitually gathers all sorts of shiny artifacts. Pogo stick? It was incredibly well made. It's also like a maid made it up. Even the laundry on top of the bed is folded perfectly. Nick, there's nothing unusual about that at all. That's things are supposed to be. Can a man respect another man for doing something said man cannot do? What, you can't do laundry? It's pretty simple. The monkey calendar. Whoever's in this room must really love monkeys. Maybe a little too much. Wow, I just realized that the year's almost over. Amazing how time flies. It's been one wild year, especially the last part. Well, still got one last person to help this year, Max. One last person to help this year, Max. Hey, the net's ripped. Money must be prone to breaking things. He's hardcore. That looks fine to me. You know that he plays basketball? I think so. Monkeys live life above the rim, you know? You're joking, right? You think a monkey has got proverbial game? Of course! Well, he doesn't fake the funk on the nasty dunk. Well, a prehensile tail might be an unfair advantage. That is true. Got a barbell. Look around. Everything he's got is for upper body training. Wait a second. It's the same machines I see on TV all the time. Hey, Nick. What? I don't have this one. This barbell here is the new model. Don't ever do it, Maya. You don't want to end up a muscle woman. And why not, Phoenix, huh? Nothing wrong with that. Holy cow! A fork and a mirror? Everything's shiny. Even a real cheap-looking knockoff wristwatch. Look at this, it's a trophy. Really heavy. Nick, I found it, your badge. Right here. Attorney's badge returned to its rightful spot on lapel. An all-important badge. It shows that I'm a defense attorney. Thanks, really saved me. Huh? What's the matter? Did you find something? Yeah, check this out. It's a ring. There's something engraved on it. From T to R. Ring put on the pocket. Key? Well, it's about time we wrap up our investigation. Think we'll win in court tomorrow? Who knows? I can't imagine what kind of testimony will come out tomorrow. I'm guessing Mo will be a witness in court tomorrow. Oh, and maybe the puppet? Don't worry, Nick. No matter what, we still got a magician on our side. That's good, because we might need some magic tomorrow. Well, probably we might be able to get to the trial here, but I don't think we got time to start that. But we have learned a few things. I'd say this went pretty well. Got through the finale of last trial. Then we can get back to this on Tuesday for real, actually, and not for fake, where I will actually be streaming on Tuesday and not asleep. That's the plan, at least. I hope. So, we'll be back then. But this went fairly well, I'd say. Got quite a bit done, as far as that stuff's concerned. So hopefully it'll turn out. I'm a little confused as to what happened, still. But, you know, day one investigation usually doesn't lead to too much going on. Other than there was a fight because there's something about Regina. There's something weird going on with Regina. And how everyone seems so, all of the dudes seem to be falling in love with her. We got a kooky cast of characters that are going to absolutely shred my throat in half. I'm not looking forward to it. But also I am, because this game is fun. And this is ridiculous, and I love it. But until next time, we continue on our wonderful Ace Attorney adventure. As I said at the beginning, I'm going to try to get some Guilty Gear going on the weekend. There's a new character coming out. If they're not out already, I think they're out already. I'm pretty sure they came out today. I'm pretty sure July 22nd was the date they listed. Was when he'd be available. So, good old Gold Dick Stevenson or whatever. I don't remember. I can never remember his name. But something along those lines. But there is plenty going on with that. If he's not out today, then it's probably out in like the next day or two. But maybe we could try to play some Guilty Gear Strive. I've been slacking. I've not been playing it very much, and I need to start working on my Kai and my Geo and possibly my Eno. I love Strive. Every time I play it, I'm like, God, I love this game. This game's so fun, and then I just haven't been playing it. That, or I can dick around and play Pokemon Unite and stomp on people because everyone who's playing Pokemon Unite right now is going to be baby's new first MOBA, and being a like 10-year League of Legends veteran will make my life very easy in that game. It'll be like Wild Rift all over again. Man, that was a good time. I stopped playing Wild Rift though. There's a lot of cool stuff going on in it, and they keep doing some fun things, but I stopped playing it pretty quickly. Like, I played it for like the first week when it came out, and it was bad. Everyone got decimated. I literally didn't lose a game, and I died, I think, like 2 times across like the 5 or 6 games that I played. It was bad for everyone else. But that's what happens when you have someone who's been playing, MOBAs for like a decade, come in and fight a bunch of people that have never played it before. Very unfair. But regardless, I don't know. I'll try to get stream on Saturday, Sunday. Then we got our normally scheduled D&D session on Monday, and then we'll be back to Ace Attorney Tuesday. And we'll probably finish this trial out, I think. I think we'll be able to get through it all. I hope. I mean, we have the trial, investigation round 2, and then trial round 2. And I think that's it. From what I could tell, at least, or from what I saw, that seemed to be what the case was. So that'll be, hopefully, what we get done. If not, we'll just end up getting 2 trial part 2, and then we can finish the trial up and start our final story of this game.
Then we can move on to Ace Attorney 3. Trials and Tribulations. A great one with a great prosecutor, not protagonist. I mean, it's a great protagonist as well because it's Phoenix Wright still, but you know, whatever. And then after that, I don't know what we're gonna do. I really don't. I mean, there's plenty of games out there to play still. Like my list is still pretty full on what's in there. Like once we get through Ace Attorney 2 and 3 here, like the whole trilogy, I'll probably pop up on my main monitor. That's fine. I need to swap my monitor anyways. Oop, nope, stop. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe we can go back to the Mega Man collection to get through the rest of the Mega Man X franchise. Maybe start up P4. I don't know. I can take DMC5 off now because that's done. I don't know. Maybe something else. I still don't have my copy of Scott Pilgrim yet because we're still. I think we're waiting on a few things from the limited run games to get produced. That's why there's like a delay in some of the stuff they're making, so I have to wait for that. We could buy something like Valkyria Chronicles, War Groove. I'm gonna take Wizard of Legend off of the list because it's just a roguelike. So, well, I guess a roguelite technically, but I mean it would be fun to play for a couple of streams, but I'll kind of make that more of like a one-off thing. So I don't know. I'll figure that out when we get closer to it. But to wrap up here, if you don't know, there's a VODs channel. There's links around. There's also a command for it. I'm glad the Emote Showcase decided that it couldn't find any emotes on the channel, which is false. There are emotes. I wonder if it just bugged out. No, it actually couldn't, huh? That's weird. I wonder if I did something wrong with setting it up in the configure. I wonder if I accidentally disabled things. No, those are all enabled. I'll just do that. Let it save it, and then, I don't know. It's weird. What do I have? Oh, whatever. I can worry about that later. I don't think any of my emotes should be an issue. At least currently. Yeah, it still looks like I have them, so. Yeah. Weird. I don't know. Well, whatever. There's a VOD channel. They go up at noon the day after, so tomorrow at 12 p.m. EST. We'll see whatever part of Ace 32 this is. I think it's 3. I think that's what we're on. I'll double check. I mean, I'll know the moment I go to upload it, but that'll be that. So until next time, which will possibly be Saturday, maybe Sunday, when we finish this, or when we possibly play some Guilty Gear, maybe something else, maybe Hades, maybe other games that exist that are like fun one-off things, but probably Guilty Gear. Probably subscribe. So until then.